Hello everyone and welcome to Prestige Encounters Campaign 2 Session 3. I'm your Dungeon Master Salkos and this is the D&D campaign brought to you by Prestige Gaming Community. And as a special note from our very LBR Mathawin, happy hot dog day. So that's apparently a thing. Before we get to the session tonight, we have a few important announcements to get through. First and foremost, all the music you'll be hearing is brought to you by Midnight Syndicate. Midnight Syndicate is a music production group creating goth, horror, and fantasy RPG music that you can be using at your tables at home. Find their music videos on YouTube, listen to their music on Spotify, or ask your Amazon Alexa device to play Midnight Syndicate right now. We also have the Fictor Brothers. The Fictor Brothers create Celtic and fantasy RPG music. You can use the command !brothers in our chat to get a direct link to the YouTube channel, and you also use !midnight for a link to midnightsyndicate.com where you can find more information on those artists. Great music. We appreciate them and everything they let us do with their music. It's fantastic. We also have Slimy Rice and Starving Artists who have done all the artwork for campaign 2, such as the bust portrait you see in the bottom left hand corner of my feed. Slimy Rice, aka Jeremiah, aka Aspen, did all the line work, while Starving Artists did all of the coloring, and their combined talents together created the amazing artwork that you see for our character bust in this campaign. So go join our Discord using !Discord in our chat, or go to pgc.gg/discord to commission them, and you will be able to use your talents at a very fair price. I don't think I have any other announcements to get through. Guys, am I missing anything?
Buy our merch.
Yeah,
we have merch. Use !merch or merch.pgc.gg to go check it out for amazing designs like my shirt here, Prestige Encounters logo. It's absolutely amazing, cool stuff like that.
Well, I think our Minecraft server might be going to 119, or is it?
It already is 119. We're currently bringing some plugins up to date for that, but the server overall is working as a 1.19 server. We also have, we brought back our dice giveaway. See this little zero over here, the zero up here in the corner of my screen? That shows how many natural ones the players or myself with the Dungeon Master has rolled. Remember, this only counts natural one rolls that are used in the game. So from a d20, and if it was rolled with advantage or disadvantage, only the ones that are used. If you like dice and click like math rocks, you can join the giveaway. We currently have a command in our chat that you need to type in to enter into that. It's !dice giveaway to enter in, and once every 5 rolls that we hit, we will do a giveaway, and that's for Canadians, excluding Quebec, and Americans only, because of shipping costs and giveaway rules. So I don't make those rules, deal with it.
Also, we're bringing back Monday game night.
Yes. Yeah, in our Discord we have community game night on Mondays. That's starting next week. And next Thursday, not tomorrow but the Thursday after, is a one-shot, Prestige Lives, where guests from our community will be joining in a completely randomized one-shot, from the characters to the actual setting of the campaign and the characters and NPCs involved. That is all randomized like a Mad Lib, and I am super excited to be DMing that once again. So tune in at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for that next Thursday, and game night is at 8 p.m. as well this coming Monday. So
I will testify that they're both very fun.
yes, they are so
testify.
Yes. All right. Well, everybody, no further announcements. So go ahead and grab your drinks, grab your snacks as we welcome you to our table, and we dive right into session 3 of Prestige Encounters.
Woo!
Last week on Prestige Encounters, presented by...
It's me, Nazmir Quartzai. The last time, I ran into a group of young travelers who were looking for some answers, and they mentioned that they're looking for a couple of different schools of magic. I may also find some answers that I'm looking for, and so I decided to join them. They were apparently involved in the ruckus I heard about from the other day, and they helped defend against some demons. They may be young, but they certainly seem capable. We discussed some ways to make money so we can travel, and found several different opportunities to profit, including official city jobs, as well as some from different guilds. The young elf Cormac brought us to a strange place that I'm not personally a fan of. But it was certainly interesting getting to see some of their combat ability, as two of them fought in the fight pit. One of the jobs that we all seem to agree on is taking an escort to Venaria, and apparently we will need some kind of group name. I just met these people, but they seem interesting so far, and I look forward to seeing how this plays out.
Thank you so much. Where our session last left off, I believe you all were leaving the Lily Den, which was the underground tavern, where you met the proprietor of that establishment.
I believe it was Xena? What was her name?
Xena.
Yeah.
Like,
So I'll say at this point you all make your way out of the Lily Den and head up into the trapdoor that leads out of the warehouse in the docks of Verna. And as you all kind of like step out, it is late evening, about 10 o'clock at night. There is still a little bit of mist in the air from the rains earlier in the day, as like the cobblestone street has a variety of puddles and whatever is kind of being washed away from the filth of the city out down as it like runs down this incline. And you'll see like there is a mixture of these like blue and green lights illuminating buildings, as well as lantern light as well from oil lanterns. Many places are dark, as you are reminded of the Noxie shortage of the power source of many sources in the city. And as you just kind of sit here in the night, a few people shuffle by you, and all around it's just quiet.
Zul's gonna rub his head. Big yawn. Stretch. He's still bloodied up. Bruised from the fight. So, we meet here tomorrow. Who is coming?
Well,
be there.
well, I am. I'll be there.
You're talking
Yeah.
about to Venaria?
But,
Yes.
I don't know where I'm gonna be tonight. Any recommendations? I can't get back.
We have Aspen, Estra, we have a place outside, so don't know.
It's
Would
a
you
pretty
mind?
spacious hole.
Would you mind very much if I came with?
You have a tent?
That, or you're welcome to stay tonight in the clock tower. We have a few guest rooms.
I feel like the clock tower seems like a lot of noise, right? I haven't had a good night's
suppose
sleep in
so.
like 3 days.
You know, I haven't thought about that in several years. In any case, that's when I'll be tonight. Should definitely let my family know that I'm leaving.
I'll be outside. Very noisy.
Yeah,
Many
but it's like
frog.
it's
and
crickets and
cicada.
it's crickets and frogs and things that chirp in a rhythm, you know? Some people could call that soothing.
Hmm?
I find it
Okay.
very soothing.
I spend a lot of time outside. It's not you're looking at me like I'm a city boy. I'm not a city boy. I'm just not quite as in tuned with nature as some of you.
You seem very in tune with your horse.
Oh, Sakarnan, yeah. He was a present. I hold him dear.
Cormac, Kydro, you have somewhere to stay? You staying somewhere?
Well, considering I got all my money stolen, no, I guess I'll be sleeping under the stars tonight.
I think you're probably going to be offered the same thing that I was just offered, which was the hole with them or the clock tower.
I'll take what I can get.
You can get either.
Just to be clear, where are we meeting in the morning?
Here.
Right.
We meet at the Merchant Square.
Or there.
Morning sharp. Okay, sun up. We meet there.
All right.
Okay. Jump. I'll just quickly incline ahead and just start walking.
I would like to make note that because the stars are out, I'm charting them. I'm holding that map up. Science time.
Why didn't you do this for your first character?
It takes time to truly align yourself with who you need to be, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Aspen's walking after Zolkifli, and rather than his usually pretty steady pace, he's kind of stumbling a little bit and holding on to his staff a little bit more.
Oh yeah, that's right. We got him drunk.
Hey, Aspen. Would you like a ride? Sikarnan here is very strong. And Pat Sikarnan.
Before he can accept that offer, I'm just gonna go ahead and give him a little tap on the shoulder, a little push, friendly little. I don't know if I need to roll anything, see how hard I end up pushing my brother, but I hope you don't fall over.
Yeah, would I have to roll anything against that?
Go ahead and roll a contesting strength check. Both of you can roll a strength check.
All right. Oh, I thought okay, yeah.
All right, so we'll start with Astra. Astra, what did you roll?
7.
7. And Aspen, what did you roll?
I rolled an 18.
18. So yeah, so Astra, as you go to lightly tap him, and you just slip and you actually stumble, and you don't fall, but you kind of stumble forward and end up under the drainage of a gutter from a building, just get soaked for a second.
That's karma. That is instant. Okay.
Aspen's gonna go over and offer to help Astra up. Is it contagious? I didn't mean it.
No. It is contained.
Okay.
I'm gonna work on cleaning that up a little bit. It's really gross.
So who all is going to the hole outside? Everybody except for Nazmir.
I also have a quick errand to run as well.
Okay. So while everybody is heading to the hole, Nazmir, what is your errand?
Well,
Oh, I should ask, do you want people to hear this?
it's fine.
Okay.
I trust their ability. Nazmir is going to go to the merchant, the cog. What are they called?
I think it's Dire Cog.
The Dire Cog Guild, and just look for a friend there, or late night attendant or somebody that's still up.
Okay. So you make your way to the market's square, and there is the massive building where the guilds have set up headquarters in the city, as they do in all major cities. And you walk in, and it's bustling. Compared to the rest of the city, this seems to be always active. And you walk in, and you make your way to the section of the Dire Cogs. You approach the secretary, who is a dwarven woman with a beard that is braided with jewels braided through it. She has gold rimmed glasses with just like have these like slight emerald tint to them.
Ah, how are you this evening?
Good. Just another busy night. Good thing I'm getting paid overtime.
Ah, I hope your shift ends soon.
Oh, it won't.
Oh dear. Listen, I came as a friend, as someone who regularly does business with your guild, to offer a warning. I've met some new interesting people today that seem to have some similar interests as myself in finding some answers, and intend to travel with them. And I have discovered that there is a job made available to obtain some of your shipping records from out of town. Now, I think that these people I've met are young and perhaps impulsive, and I don't think they're necessarily bad. But there is some element here in the city that I'm more concerned about, because they are interested in something that you are shipping. I just wanted to offer a friendly warning to be on your guard.
Oh, well, this is unexpected. So late in the evening, but
Well, I am leaving in the morning, so I had the opportunity to come by. We've done good business over the years, and so I felt I owed you a warning.
Very well. I'll let the appropriate people know, so now you will keep an eye out.
And again, I'm not so much concerned about the young would-be thief as I am about those behind the shadows and why they might be interested.
No, I completely understand.
Well, anyway, that's all. Have a good night. I hope it's uneventful. You can at least get through your shift without too much excitement.
It's a mess. The price of metals has gone up. Naxiarium is in short supply. We're not having a really great time as far as trade goes. The issues of the tower continue to be a problem, and the surrounding mountains become more perilous. But we're trying our best.
Well, you always have the business of the clock tower, at least.
Appreciate it. Have a good night and safe walk home.
You as well. Okay. And then I'll return home to the clock tower just to, let Sabik know that I'm planning on leaving in the morning, but I'm staying the night.
Okay. Is there anything that anybody wants to note before we go to the morning?
Just a little side thing, a comment to Sabik to keep an eye on Renan, because the minister said that Renan's been causing some trouble.
I've got a few things that Zulkifli will probably do. But it's when they reach the camp, they've got a little set up. They have a little clearing laid away from them. Zulkifli's going to climb up to one of the nearest trees, and he's going to sit in the branches, and he's going to pluck away at his loot. And he's going to do that quietly while everyone else sets up. And then at some point, he just won't be there anymore. And you won't see him for the rest of the night.
Okay. Anybody else?
Albier is going to be doing sword forms basically from the time that we get there until he wants to go to sleep. After making sure Sakarnan is watered and fed and good to go.
Sleepy time tea moment for everyone who wants some. And also for Sarkonin, special like horse mix. I don't know. But yeah.
You're making a horse mix for Sakarnan?
Yeah, tea to help with his muscles. Mm-hmm. And bone density. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How old is he?
Oh, I don't exactly know. He was given to me, by, he was given to me by one of the keepers.
Well,
Just, I don't know.
he's a big horse, I can tell you that. And he looks fairly young.
He's a war
He's
horse.
still growing, I think.
Okay.
I mean, is he gonna get big enough that I can no longer get onto him? Do you think?
No, I highly doubt that. If anything, you'll just have to switch your strategy a little bit. But
Okay. This was my strat. You realize how tall you are, right?
yes, I think so.
You
I'm this
realize
tall.
I'm not gonna get that tall, right?
Yes. Your horse might. I have seen horses that are very tall.
Okay. Well, Sakarnan, buddy, you keep growing. You grow to your heart's content. I'll figure out something. And give him some rubs and a bit of a pat and go lay down.
Terrific. Yeah. So you all awake. Those particular in the camp in the woods. Just everything is damp. There's a strong humidity in the air. Everything just feels on the humid side, and it's just wet, and like your clothes are kind of like clinging to you. There are an Aspen around you in particular, like kind of like in a circle, just a ring of mushrooms. The humidity, just they are able to grow fairly quickly. Just spores of mushrooms have just shot up and are there. But as you kind of like look up, there is a little bit of golden light peeking its way through the canopy of the forest. But it's still a pretty cloudy day. And you all manage to make your way over to the market.
Oh, I was going to say Zulkifli comes back with a dead rabbit. And,
Okay.
and if some berries that he's found.
Make a survival check.
Sure. I will say this is part of my background feature, the Outlander thing. But yes, absolutely. Here it comes. Survival check is 12.
Okay.
Yep. It'll be a very quick, heated, rudimentary breakfast. Meat, fruit, sharing what he can. And a full water skin. quickly back up.
Okay. So at this point, you guys will head over to the market. It's still really early in the day, where just the birds are just now starting to chirp and sing their songs. And the city is still rather quiet, as the sun is just now rising beyond the horizon. The suns are just now rising beyond the horizon. And as you get there, you see Nazmir also waiting out in front of the guild headquarters, and the market is rather empty.
Morning.
Morning.
It's rather quiet out,
Hmm.
but the day's just begun. Still, I
That's a
would've
weird
expected-
observation. Do
Would've
people
expected-
normally do that?
I would have expected a few more, I think.
What do you mean?
Do people
You know.
normally pay attention to the comings and goings of
Of course.
people in a town?
It is imperative to keep knowledge of your community, to know where they are, what they're doing, if they need help. Just common sense.
Hmm.
Well, then,
What do you mean? Never mind.
whether you keep track of it or not, simply commenting on something that seemed to be a bit different than normal.
And Zokefli, sensing tension and not knowing what to do with it, is going to shuffle his feet, and then he's just going to just cut in with, "Okay, we waiting or what? Where is the merchant, the caravan? They have a cart or horses or..."
They should have them ready.
So Conan's right
Okay.
here.
Ah. Okay. Nazmir, you coming then? You coming with us?
Yes, I think that it sounds like for now we have similar goals. We're searching
Dragos.
for
Okay.
knowledge
Can.
at the Magic College, and I need some as well. If we need some money to be able to travel there, that makes sense.
Okay, well, before we go, first thing I have to ask you, I've seen all these other people, they can fight. He has his hammer, he has his longbow, Kydro, he punch.
Sure.
What you can do?
I don't normally use my hammer. Just so you know.
He has armor. He look very angry, yeah. He get angry and then his power. So what is your power? Can you, what, you have sword or what?
Yes, I've been studying a type of swordsmanship to be able to defend myself as I travel. It's a bit unusual. I've not heard of it before. It comes naturally, I suppose.
Okay, good. Bagus. Because we may be facing some bandits. And if so, you helping to fight, or you come with as a passenger?
Absolutely, I have some past history with bandits. I don't mind fighting in that case.
Okay.
Just remember, I am a little older. I may be a little out of shape.
Well, old man, if you want to rest in the cart, it's okay. We would.
Not quite that old. I'm just saying I'm not quite as young as the rest of you anymore. But I can.
You
take
seem
care of
pretty
myself.
old to me.
Elders have great power, not to be underestimated.
Strength.
Mm-hmm.
Magic, maybe. You can clean their boots or something.
Yes, that's so somewhat recent as well.
Okay, you just Baru punya, you just learn, huh? You learn recently.
Yes.
Never mind that. You can tell me later, lah. So,
Yes. So, if we find ourselves in danger, I think we ought to be able to defend ourselves.
any sign of the assembling caravan, DM?
Nope.
Oh, it's just us, like a dawn.
Yep. Just for now, it's just you.
Okay, and this is definitely the meeting spot, or are we meeting in the wrong place?
Make an intelligence check.
Okay. Sounds like a no to me, guys. Let's try it.
Oh. I'll help
Yeah, that is a 15.
15.
15.
Seems to be the right meeting spot.
And the time, I'll pull out one of my many pocket watches.
Yeah, at this point, it's about 6:08.
Did anyone keep the
Okay.
flyer, the paper for that?
No, I didn't.
No, it simply said.
Oh. Yeah, they say just come outside the Malay clan office. This one Malay clan, yeah.
Hey, Nasmir,
Yes,
you have a bunch of pocket watches.
I do.
Do they all read the same time? Like exactly the same time?
No, actually. Most of them do. I sometimes use them a bit as memories. They're stopped at specific times. But I keep a few.
This is very sad. You should
It's what I know. I've grown up in a clock tower. My family has made watches and maintained the clock tower for generations. Sort of a family tradition, you might say, to keep track of memories.
right, but that's kind of sad. Maybe talk to somebody about that.
I'm gonna lean over to Aspen and just whisper in his ear and be like, I think Bear could really use one of those. I think that could help him.
Yeah, maybe he needs somebody to talk to.
It seems to hold a lot of really healing energy. I don't know. Interesting little things.
So at this point, the cart, you'll start hearing the sound of wheels on the cobblestone as the cart pulled by two horses begins to shuffle into view. It's a large cart with a number of barrels and crates in the back of it, and then another cart comes up behind it as well. Seems to be a very heavy load, and it is moving quite slowly.
I think we need another team of horses for this.
Big days.
You know what would be so crazy?
What would be so crazy?
Let me just do a little bit of research real quick while we wait for this really slow cart to get over to us.
So a man's gonna walk up to you. He has, this just fire red hair, and a beard to match. Human man, not heavy set but bigger. And he just like walks up to you, goes, "Hello.
Hello.
I am Robert Willerot, and I am assuming that you are the team here to escort our goods with us to the city. Is that correct?"
Yeah.
Hello, Robert. Yes, I'm Albier. We're gonna escort you. We'll get you there safely, I promise.
Good to know. It's just me and a few other men of the guild. We're not much of fighters. I'll warn you now. But I do have. And he's like patting his pockets, and finally like pulls out a very crumpled piece of paper. I have the contract here for you. All I need is you all to sign. Includes the name here. Then you can get out your map and lead the way.
No, I did. Oh, go ahead.
Before we sign, I do have some concerns about the pace that we're going to be keeping. Yes, which one are you? Astra.
So both myself and Aspen, if he feels the need to, can become perhaps a workhorse or
Can you?
a bull could be nice.
How long can you do that, though?
An hour at a time, twice, and then I'll probably have to take a nap.
You can shapeshift.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, they did warn us that people might be out for us because of the people that we are. Should we transform into our disguises for the trip?
No one's out here yet.
Just for precaution.
Hmm.
I'm
If
very
I'm a horse,
confused.
they won't know I'm. And then after, I'll just hide in the cart.
I guess so.
I did have one point of clarification because it didn't come up when we
Yeah,
talked
go
about
ahead.
the job.
Yeah, go
is
ahead.
this a one-way trip or return as well?
Oh, we will not be returning for quite some time. We will find new escorts, as there are many more adventurers in the capital city
I see.
that we could commission if you're not available.
It still works for me. Everyone else will end up in Venaria.
I mean, that's the place that we want to go, but I'm concerned about this sham of a cargo train that they've got going on here.
We do have to move at a slower pace because we're handling glass bottles and the roads aren't always the steadiest.
How long?
Oh, the trip should. You're the navigators. You tell me. Where's your map?
You have slow cut. Cut goes how fast? How long?
Yes, it's a steady pace. I mean, it's been a while since we've taken it by cart. I wouldn't imagine it being longer than a week.
May I go and peek and look at how they packed the bottles? If they have any, like shock absorption or anything
packing?
sciencey? Yeah, like
Oh, yeah,
what's this looking like?
They actually
Can we make
invented
this more
packing
efficient?
peanuts. But
You can put paper in that bitch and it.
go ahead
Yeah.
and make a wisdom check for me.
I got you. Let's go. Huge, mass 6.
Everything seems to be rather secure. There are a number of bottles and kegs, but everything seems it's a lot of product. Like 2 carts seems to be
I could
almost
probably
not
carry
enough.
a lot of that. I could carry some of that. I'm pretty strong.
Do any of you have a map then? I'm afraid I don't have one.
I have this map.
We kept-
Old Peppers don't have one.
Tool's gonna tap his head.
We kept our map in our keep.
Do you know the way? From memory. Zoo.
I can find.
Can I also see if I know the way via memory based on looking at maps?
Make a wisdom check.
Okay.
Zol, you as well.
I don't want to say
Sure.
that I can do that without.
Can do.
I wonder if there are signs.
Well,
Wisdom check.
It's a 13.
I'll
Is your-
say it's a natural 20 for me. That would be 22. Yeah.
So without a map, the way that your travel would work would be like survival checks would be with a disadvantage. Because you kind of have to rely on natural navigation to find your way. You know it's north, but there's also a lake you would have to go around. There's stuff like that. So if you had a map, you have a greater chance of moving at a faster pace and getting there sooner, as your survival checks will have a better chance of being successful. Without a map, you're going to have a little bit of a harder time and possibly take longer than a week.
Is there anywhere in town we could get a map from?
that would seem like a wise choice. We are here in the market district.
Yeah, any vendors opening up this early at this point?
Yeah, I mean, there's like a bookshop close by that you could probably check out that might have a map.
Okay.
Might be a
Zol's going to
best
leave
bet.
the map behind to other people and just go and buy a sack. He's going to buy a burlap sack. Something that he can keep with him.
Yeah, so that will be about 1 silver.
Cool.
So as the rest of you head into the bookstore then?
I'll let them go. I'm gonna do some sword forms.
Okay.
Wait, first off, how many of us actually have money?
Great question.
Oh, Zol's got money.
I don't.
He's
Okay,
standing there
okay.
with like a purse full of gold, and
Is he-
he's. Oh,
It's either
you
money
want I
or starting a
pay for your map. Okay. Again.
Well, it's not just my map; it's our map, friend.
Okay. So I'll go in with you at the store.
I'm afraid I've given everything I've got to my children.
Yeah. Zol's gonna kick his sandals off before he gets into the bookstore. But yeah.
So walking into the store, you find an older gnomish woman, kind of like, small little spectacles, reading over a scroll with a very large magnifying glass. As you like walk in, she looks up. Oh, hello. Feel free to peruse the selection if you need any assistance. You can bother somebody else.
Maps. You have? Map.
She's gonna start to roll the scroll, and you notice that what she was reading was a romance, a very graphic romance novel. You need a map, okay? And she's gonna like step down from her stool, then step down another level, and like she's about 2.5 feet tall. She's not tall because like she's hunchback and everything from just being old. What kind are you looking for? A regional map of any kind, or are you looking for the map of the continent, perhaps?
This area, this region.
So for just this region, and she's gonna pluck a ladder from the side and like slowly begin to move it over to the shelf. And just she likes this pushing this ungreased thing across, just like terrible sounding. Okay, and she's gonna step up again.
Zol's really not feeling that sound.
Step up a third time.
Just gritting his teeth. Just.
Okay, well, and she's gonna take a scroll. I have this here for you. This will run you 3 silver.
Okay. Jingly purse. Pluck out 3 silver. 1, 2, 3. On the counter.
And
Grab the map.
would you mind if we just took a look at the map of the
No
country?
peeking.
Oh dear. Not even just a glance?
I would like to look around this little bookstore and peek and see if there are any books about maybe some of the plants in this area. Some cooking, like recipe books would be really cute. Little herbalism books that people have written.
Go ahead and make a investigation check.
Okay. I got a 17.
17. You managed to find a survivalist book that talks about the surrounding wildlife and plant life as well.
Very interesting.
What's the flora and fauna of the area? Sorry.
I have a question. So, I spent some time traveling before we got to this area, and I made some stuff. I'd like to roll a die, maybe perhaps, to see how many items I made, like a d6.
Okay.
Like things like a basket, things like that. He is tearing it up 6. Yo, I was getting busy. Okay. So I'd like to take this book that I have found up to the counter, and I would like to offer you this basket for this book.
I take money, dear.
I have 2 baskets.
That's not money.
How much?
1 silver.
I'll put 1 silver down the counter.
She'll take it and write down on it. Seems legitimate. Is there anything else that you want to bother me with this morning?
No, thank you. I'm gonna look.
Book about strange fungus, and also alchemy. Anything like that?
Nothing of that sort. We don't have a large selection of plant pathology or alchemy, as that's more of the arcane studies. You can look at any foraging books I have over there. They're quite expensive, though.
Do you have anything about science, like time? Or another thing I'm interested in is obscure martial arts, swordsmanship.
I have maps over there, nature over there, smut over there, and history over there.
So Kifli's just gonna quickly have a look over at the nature section to look for that foraging book she mentioned.
Yeah, so you look through the shelf, and there is a few books like Fungi and You, The Alteration of History Due to Molds, Mushroom, and Man, and eventually you find one that's like basically a backyard foraging journal.
Okay, I'll hold it up to her.
I will give it to you for free if you all just go.
Oh, so you didn't want to take the
Easy. So
Your furry friends over there are upsetting Mr. Philly Whiskers.
Am I really?
There's just a cat on the shelf like, meow.
I am so sorry. Oh my god.
Feral.
I
It's
found
a
him rummaging through the trash out back, and you kind of look closer and realize it's just a raccoon.
So Kifli's gonna have one
she's
more
saying
thought.
that, please go first.
Zulkifli's just going to quietly, just while this conversation is going on, just quietly go back to that nature section and look for anything on stars.
Make an investigation check.
Sure.
Husband's gonna look at the raccoon and just he's gonna go, "Are you hungry?"
11.
11. Nothing that you can find on stars. As for that, they can understand. I believe this is how verbals work. Like they can understand you, but you can't understand them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah. So, I mean, it kind of looks and like it drools a little bit.
All right, I'll take that as a yes. I'm gonna hand the raccoon a little mushroom from my hat.
It's gonna walk up, like sniff, and it's just like grab it and like run away on two legs, and like it's trying to go through like a cat door, and it can't while it's standing. So like looks at its little paws holding the mushroom, like stuffs it in its mouth, and is able to go on all fours and leave the building. Hey, you've done it! You've scared off Mr. Frilly Whiskers.
While this situation with Aspen is going on, is that bookkeeper, is she pretty distracted with that? Can I maybe put some books in my basket while she's not looking?
Make a sleight of hand check with advantage.
I got you. Ooh, 8. You know, I'm not very small and stealthy.
As you reach for a book and try to, like, it just slips out of your hand and it smacks on the floor, and she turns around. Out. All of you out.
I'm exiting the building. I don't know. I think it's time for me to go. I've overstayed my welcome.
Thank you for your business.
I'll pick up the
Out.
book. I'll pick up the book and then put 2 more pieces of silver on the counter and then raise my eyebrows at her.
Out. Get out.
I'll go out with the book.
What book is it? I don't even think I.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. All I know is that Astra wanted it. I come out of the bookstore and I hand it to her.
Hmm.
And then I reach in, I give the foraging book over to Aspen. No.
Thank you. So
Thank you. You know, I like raccoons. They have hands like people.
funny little masks
Yeah.
and soft tails. And the babies. They are so fun to play with.
They kind of make a mess in the city, though. They get into trash and
They are not properly fed. They have nowhere to live. In this area, where is the raccoon accommodation? I am not seeing a single feeding station for our furry friends. So, that bothered me.
Guys, I love this arc.
I guess, I'm gonna unfurl the map, study it just for a bit. I'm gonna use the Wanderer background feature, which gives me an excellent memory for maps and geography, to just really thoroughly get a sense of the topography of the land around us. As it happens, Zul has sailed around here, like around the outskirts. I don't think he's ever gone into the land.
Yeah, so I mean, you've been to Renaria before, and to the Rosewood Forest, and then you traveled to Ferna from there. After going to Port Guard, so on and so forth. But you do have a regional map of just the Mysteria Peninsula. And you see that Mysteria has 4 major cities: Renaria in the center, Seavale to the northwest, Port Guard to the east, and Ferna to the south. With the for the most part, it is flat, or there's a few hills and elevation changes here and there, but no mountains, anything of that extremity. But yeah, it seems like it's a fairly easy road to the north to Venaria.
No lake could have just gone. Never mind. I'm going to hand the map around to the rest of the party. Everyone else to have a look too.
I see. So we just need to go to the other side of the lake there.
Mm-hmm. Follow. Just squinting at the map. Does it look like there are any rest stops along the way, DM? Like, are there any small settlements, villages, anything like that?
There could be. Small villages and farms would not be noted.
Okay, good to know. Okay.
So I went to pee at an inopportune moment. So you guys went to get the map. I wanted to stay behind. So it's me and some caravan drivers for a while. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And is this conversation happening when they get back to us?
It doesn't have to. What conversation are you referring to?
Oh, talking about the map and
yeah.
it's super easy. We just go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens after they get back.
Yeah.
Well,
So
we've
they'll
already
get
left the
back,
shop.
and the shop wasn't far. It was like literally across the court. But yeah,
Okay,
they're back at this point.
Cool. All right. Continue then. Sorry I interrupted. I just wanted to get my bearings.
So are we all ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Me and Sakarnan are warmed up enough. We should be able to keep you safe. Let's go.
Wonderful. Well, off we go, I guess. Should be a good time.
So, just to clarify, I'm not carrying anything, right? Or
Your own gear.
okay, I'm gonna hop in the cart and start reading.
There's actually no room in the cart.
Really? Okay, that's interesting. Super epic.
So in total, it's Robert Willowrot and 2 other guild members. They're sitting in the fronts of the cart, like steering the horses, and you all are riding alongside the carts. Well, not riding, but walking, except for Albiar, who has
Sakarnan.
correct. So as you make your way to the city gates, can I get a marching order for when you are now leaving? So you can have 1 on the front, 1 on the back, and then I guess 2 and 3 on the sides.
Sakarnan wants to be in the front, but understands that people have better perception than him. So he wants to be in the point, but not the scout, you know?
So we'll put you in the front on the right hand side with in front of the 2 other people on that side.
I would like the very front. I would like to keep an eye out, be adventurous.
All right. Who is going to be in
my job.
the rear?
Cormac will take up the rear
Okay.
with flintlock draw.
Yeah. So Jeff is going to be up near the front, just keeping an eye out.
All right.
Listening.
Who is going to be so we'll put Kydro in the middle on the right hand side. Who's going to be towards the back behind Kydro?
I'll be behind Kydro.
All right.
Kind of, yeah.
And then that
Corner.
leaves Nazmir on the left behind Zool. So we have Astra in the front, Cormac in the back, Albiar, Kydro, and Aspen on the right hand side in that order, and on the left hand side, Zool Kifli and Nazmir. And the 2
Sounds
carts in the middle. All right. So
Fix it.
okay.
Cool. There we go.
So, yeah, you all begin to make your way up ahead, and what would you all like to do as you are moving forward?
What's the countryside like?
Go make a perception check. See if we can get any natural ones.
Sure.
Traveling tunes.
I have a recorder that I made here, like a little flute if anyone knows how to play that.
20.
20. Okay. So overall, like as you're immediately outside the city, it is a number of homesteads that are farms. And you can begin to like guess that these are the farms that feed the city. There's also a lake, and you guys haven't noticed this before, but there's actually a lock that goes through Ferna that connects the lake to the sea. And there's a number of buildings built around the lake as well that have their own like small boats attached. And it just seems like that is one source of like food for the city and like fishermen as well. They don't all fish at sea as they can fish at the lake. Mostly you're just in farmland right now as the carts are slowly moving forward. You're going at like a careful pace.
I really want to come up with a pun. In fish, in sea.
Mm.
It doesn't work, man. Sorry.
So Kifli's gonna look at the party. Just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7 seekers.
The
That's
seven.
right. We were meant to have the names.
Mhm.
Oh, Swinos, you guys haven't signed the contract. So what did you sign the contract as?
Oh, this is a flashback discussion. I
Yeah,
guess.
we kind of glossed over that because you guys decided to do a shopping scene. But I need to know what you guys are. Actually, we'll just say at this point, Robert is gonna pull out the contract. Oh, you forgot to sign this. Let's handle that now.
Right.
The 7
The
seekers.
7 seekers is poetic.
I agree it's poetic, but do you think it's realistic?
Huh? One person dies, we become the 6 seekers lah. Easy.
One person joins, we become the 8 seekers.
Then we become something else lah. Awful 8.
Maybe we just become the seekers, and we don't have to change our name if somebody dies or joins.
Okay.
Okay.
The seekers. All right, I'll put that down here.
Guys, I really hope nobody has any like. Never mind.
What? No.
No, out of character, completely out of character. I hope you guys don't mind us being named after another
No, it's-
group.
It's canon now. We're all gonna resent you
it's
for
really
this.
cool.
Just kidding. It's okay. It's alright.
I mean, we can figure out our own shit, but we also don't know anything about each other yet. So.
Right.
I think it's really cool. I think y'all are dogging on it a little bit too hard.
Yeah, it's
I
not bad
think
at all.
some of us might be. Yeah, maybe.
Nazmir's indifferent.
All right. Yeah,
Um,
seekers. The seekers. Let's go.
While we're walking, also, being in the front, I would like to just look out for any very interesting plants or maybe any animals that I can spot. Anything. I'd like to pick things up and maybe put them in my journal, press flowers, stuff like that.
I gotta make a nature check.
Definitely. Interesting. 9.
9. All right, so I mean, walking along the road, which for the most part, this is a cobblestone road. It's a nice and well maintained road.
Okay.
You find a few wildflowers. Not much to see here, since a lot of it is farmland.
Right. Terrible for the ecosystem.
I mean, it's not super terrible if you do like Three Sisters agriculture.
Do you think they do that? Do you think that they are actually?
I mean, you can look at these crops. They obviously don't do that, but farmland in itself isn't terrible agriculture if you do it properly.
It has to be done with respect and in harmony with the area. This is just. Don't get me started. I've already ranted to Aspen and Zool about this. I have never before in my whole life.
Please rant to me. I would love to hear it. Tell me everything about this.
The only time that I have seen decimation of this level, we had incredible storms, wildfires. There is a volcano, but we're not too close to that. We don't really. But
Something about heat waves and blizzards.
regardless, I come here and I see the way that people change the landscape. It is just as, if not more, destructive. It is incredible to see. There is no awareness for anything going on outside of the collective in this town. Does that make sense?
I don't know enough about this to have an opinion.
And Aspen can attest to this. We grow things. We have plenty of berry bushes that we maintain. We have plenty of things that we can grow, but we do not need to erase what is already there.
As soon as you say Aspen, like, kind of his eyes were like glossed over for a moment, kind of just walking, and then he just like looks around.
He's heard this a lot. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of wildfires, there was an airship that crashed about 3 miles up the road. Caused quite a fire in the forest.
Is everyone okay?
An airship, you say?
Mm-hmm.
DM question. Are those normal? Are they like airplanes, or are they like special events?
They're like ships that have kind of like fins that use the air to propel themselves. It uses.
I'm not asking about the logistics. I'm asking about like how often they come around, right? Are they rare?
In Mysteria, they are not so rare, but they are expensive, and we're at the point where it's not common to see one outside of Mysteria due to them requiring Noxiarium to fly.
Okay. So they're fairly rare. They're okay. Cool.
Yeah.
But they exist and everybody knows about them, but they're fairly rare.
They're mostly used by the guilds to transport goods.
Cool.
They were mentioned to us as the main way to travel to where.
Oh, yeah.
You're asking about.
You're right.
To the college, I believe.
One crashed, really? I thought those things couldn't crash.
Well, when you get attacked out of the sky, it tends to happen.
What could attack an airship?
I have no idea. All we found was large cuts down the side. The wreckage, no survivors.
Have you heard any rumors about the types of dangers that exist along this journey?
Well, outside the cities, the world is still quite wild and dangerous. That's why so many settle within the cities or within settlements itself. The plains to the north, past the Gorgos Canyon, have not been settled. It's rather dangerous, but you know, um, monsters look about. Things wanting to do us harm. Bandits, those who are experiencing troubled times, join gangs of violence and rob merchants blind while they travel their goods to the road to the north of Venaria. That's us.
I see. So there are many.
There are.
Well, we best keep an eye out then.
Indeed. So,
Where's the airship? Crash.
Well, we'll get to about midday. But it's up here on the like points ahead.
Has anyone bothered to cover it or investigate? Or is that too dangerous out here?
I mean, we've investigated the best we can. We've recovered who we could, but it was a few months ago when it happened. It's basically nature has begun to take it over, and we just decided to let it sit and be lost to history.
Hmm.
So you travel for a few more hours, and you do manage to make what you see is just like a scar across the land, just black, where this forest fire has taken place with the crashing of the airship, and where it ignited things, and just this massive plot of land is just burnt and done. It's starting to grow back a little bit, but it's quite still fresh, being just a few months old.
Are there any like little saplings? How close are we to this? Is this in the distance?
It's a few hundred feet off the road.
I feel quite curious. I would like to go a few hundred feet. No, I gotta stay on the path. I gotta stay focused. I'm leading the pack right now. I can't just abandon that responsibility. It's tough.
When we stop to rest, I would like to rest with Astra.
Okay.
So as you all are like continuing on the path, you do we'll go ahead and say the first day of travel is complete. On the second day, you can continue to travel. And at some point, you decide to set up camp just at the tip of the lake. As you are, I'm sorry, not at the tip, like about halfway up the side of the lake is where you manage to decide it's time to rest for the night.
And we're by the water?
You are.
Are there any fish?
I mean, not that you can
in the water? Can I go into the water to look for fish?
What is this?
I want to see the fish.
You can approach the water you want. You can make an investigation check with disadvantage unless you have dark vision, which I don't think you do.
I don't, but I could perhaps cast something
that
I could perhaps Can I cast fairy fire on this area in the water to look for fish? Is this possible? Can I try that?
So it's not an area of effect. I think it's a target.
Is there a rock in the water? Is there a log? Can I throw a stick? I'm gonna throw a stick. I'm throwing a stick in the water. Fairy fire on that stick. Let me see. X-ray vision.
I don't think that's how fairy fire works.
I don't know.
It
I'm just
lights up
starting
for
out.
everybody
I'm
else.
just starting out, guys. You know, I'm I'm still
What
learning
were you
some stuff.
saying, Tyler?
Oh, nothing. Everything I was saying was in reaction to what Chloe's doing.
Oh, so it's
just
each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. So yeah, you can cast Fairy Fire in a 20-foot cube. Let me roll
Excellent.
some dex saves for whatever creatures might be in there. They all fail. Let's
And
roll another.
object.
Yep.
Ooh, what do we see? What gets lit up in the lake?
Yeah, so there are a number of creatures. Especially at night, you find a number of frogs. There's a couple turtles, and there's definitely some fish that you see swimming around.
Dogs.
It's rather pretty.
Ooh, is there one close by? Can I catch it?
Gonna make a dexterity check.
Oh, this is so fun. This is so fun. I better catch a fish. 6.
You try to reach into the water and grab one, but you just miss it, and you scare them all away.
My bad.
Hmm.
They'll come back. They have short memories. It's okay.
I'd like to spend some time, just as I guess referring to my wanderer feature, looking for some food for us to eat. That may include fish or small game, and some berries. That's what I'm going to busy myself with, and just going to come back with a bunch of stuff that I've caught, and
Yeah.
we'll just put it around the fire.
If I can go ahead and have everybody except for Zulkifli deafen their headphones, please.
oh yeah. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Okay.
So, as you're out and you're wandering the surrounding wildlands, looking for food, you do come across a traveler. You notice him off in the distance, and as you begin to so he takes notice of you. Just stay back, stay back.
I'll put my hands up, supplicant, and back away a little bit. What does he look like?
Frail, elvish man, very scrawny and almost like sickly looking.
You need help?
No, nothing can help me now.
Huh?
Where are you
You
headed?
Venaria.
I suggest you turn back. There's sickness ahead.
Huh? Sickness. What?
The plague. In the village just up the road.
You come join.
No. I may have it. I don't want to spread it to you and your traveling companions.
You come, but you stay far away, okay? Maybe you can help. We have some people, they can healing.
I'm gonna stay right here. My little, you notice that he does there's a small flicker of a campfire. I just suggest you turn back now. It's not worth going up the road.
Okay. You stay. I bring some friends.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and have everybody undeafen themselves.
Okay.
I smell suspicion. Hmm.
So I was
Michael
looking
ever do that
back.
to us? No.
I would never, ever, ever do anything like that.
Mm.
So, Kifley, as we were just talking about, you plan on betraying the party. You return back to the camp.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it.
Murder in my eyes. Blood in my hands.
Tent.
It's the blood of small game that I've killed for dinner tonight. And I'm bringing back some stuff. I'm putting berries down for my furbolg friends because I know they don't eat meat, and I'm putting some of the game down for like the humans and the elves and stuff that we're now traveling with. I'm gonna frown down at it and say, "Is someone around the sana? There's someone sick? Yes, disease."
Sick.
He said, "Turn back." He said, "Don't go to Venaria." He said, "There's a sickness."
Oh. What type of sickness?
He don't say, but he is there.
I might
Is
be
it?
able to help.
I don't know. Can you cure disease?
Yes.
You can?
Yes. It depends on the disease, but if it's anything, if it's anything like the plague, or a flu, or a broken bone, or broken bone's not a good disease. But I can cure those things. I can do that.
I got broken bone disease.
Do you
Okay.
think
Bruh,
he didn't
that's part of my
mention
character. Come on.
mushrooms, right? He didn't. There's no fungus, right?
No. He said nothing. He say only don't go. But he is there. You want to ask question, we can. But I say, be careful. You don't know. Maybe Albia, you can use your magic, your cure, your hands, your glowy hands. You can do something.
My glowy hands. Yes, I can do things with my glowy hands.
Okay, you follow. Come.
And you have to really be careful with sicknesses because they could say it could be over in 2 weeks, and next thing you know, we're stuck in town for 2 years. It's crazy.
Now, yeah, let's go. If we can reach them now, let's go. Yeah. Go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, they're not far. Just there. So if that works, yeah, I'm gonna just start leading Albiar and anyone else who wants to come with to Sick
I want to start setting up our camp a little more, making it nice and comfortable. I do not want to see this person. I'm sorry, they just are creeping me out.
Aspen's definitely going to check it out.
Yeah, you do that.
So you're who's all going?
Me, Zukifli, and
This is-
Albiar, I guess.
Is this
Aspen?
not separating from the caravan?
Yeah.
I can stay with the caravan to make sure
Yeah, stay.
it's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll stay behind and start cooking the food that Zokifli brought us.
Okay.
If you're still within sight, I can check in on you and see if things are going okay. We'll warn you if anything happens here.
Okay, so there's 3 of us going.
All right, so you begin to follow Zulkifli to where you were advised, where this strange man was found, this elvish man, and it does take about 30 minutes to 40 minutes to arrive back to the location where Zulkifli said he was, and as you kind of like approach, campfires out. Just every now and then there's a spurt of embers.
So it looks like it was recently burning. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can I look down and start looking around for any tracks?
Zul, it looks like your friend left.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to do either survival check or whatever it is that to have a look for any tracks that might be around here.
Yeah, go ahead and make a survival check.
Awesome. Okay. Okay, cool.
I absolutely just kicked my cat in the face. I feel so bad.
Oh,
You should feel bad. You better apologize.
Daddy.
I
mean it.
I will.
15.
15. So looking around, you begin to get the signs or the idea that there was a struggle. And then you see some streaks of blood, like something was dragged away from the camp.
Okay. He was attacked here. Any sign of what are the tracks of the attacking entity look like?
So they are large footprints, but the way they are, you only have the pads of the foot and the toes, just like the front half. It has 6 toes.
It has pads. Oh boy. Sorry.
6 toes.
I'm just talking about like a normal human foot, like there's the front half, the balls of the feet.
Yeah.
But this has 6 toes on each foot. Are you gonna follow the tracks?
Blood. This way. 6 toes. Maybe too late for him now. We could follow. I'll look at LBR, Aspen. But dangerous.
Can you explain what's happening right now? You brought us to an empty camp.
There was a man, 20 years. He said he was sick. He say go back. I say wait. So I go, come back to you. I bring you here. Now also he gone. But I find here, I'll just point it out, just the spots around the ground. Blood. In here. Tracks. Footprint. 6 toes. So something has killed him, maybe. We could follow, but I think dangerous. I think maybe we go back. What do you think?
Can you show me the 6-toe thing?
I'll point it out.
The foot.
Yeah. I'll point it out. I don't know how well illuminated it is.
It is completely dark. Because
I'm a human with no dark vision.
I'll guide his hands over to where I know it to be and just for a moment, my hands on his. Just placing it down on the footprint.
Are we ghosting this real quick? DM, can I tell if I first off, can I tell if I can sense any fucking footprints here?
Make a nature check with disadvantage. I would get super disadvantage if I could, but I can't.
Oh boy. It's a 2.
2. Yeah, you have no idea.
Okay.
Okay, why did you really bring us out here? What are you trying to do?
I tell you before, there was a man. He says he needs help. I think maybe you can help. But also, I want to know. Never mind lah. We go back.
Michael, you said they'd been traveling for half an hour.
Yeah, they've been gone for a second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then Esmir would attempt to send a message and just ask on a update. It's been a while. What's going on? Is everything all right?
Is this real quick? Is
This is just the message cantrip, so it may not
it
work.
fails.
Okay. He still would have tried. Okay. Did anybody stay with me?
Astra.
Astra, it's been a little while since they left, and I can't get a hold of them. Could mean they're too far away.
Cormac's here, isn't he? He's cooking, right?
Yes,
It's
I
not just you and me. Okay, so if you want to stay here and guard the caravan, Nazmir and I can go attempt to find everybody. Can you hold down the fort?
Both at this point, Block does a little spin on it. He's like, I think I can manage.
Okay.
you
I'm gonna
think
go
we
ahead.
Do you think
What's
we
up?
should go now or wait just a little longer first?
We should go now. If they're not
I-
responding to your message, then there's a reason. Aspen especially would not. I don't know. He wouldn't. He doesn't ghost.
I don't mean to suggest that Cormac is not capable. Though if there were a group to come while we happen to be gone, then that would be an opportune time.
There are all these other people. You know, a handful.
We shall see.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
We should probably go and check, though I don't want to leave the caravan.
It'll be
too long.
okay because it's Cormac as well as another elf and another human. There's a couple people here. We'll be back quickly. And if you want to stay, you can. But now that I know that you're not hearing back, I just can't ignore that.
I can go with you. Let's just do a quick check around before we leave.
Okay. When you're ready, I'll go ahead and I'll become a good tracker. Let me figure this out. What should I be?
Well, they kind of went that way.
What has a good sniffer on it? Let's pick it. A fox? What are we thinking?
So while that's happening, Albiar and Zulkifli, you want to finish your conversation?
We go. I think we hit back. We go back to. Cat.
If they ran away, and there seems to be a struggle, I can't really see it myself, but maybe
I mean,
we need to regroup.
Hey. Astra. Or that's your name.
This one
yeah.
Espen.
Espen.
Yeah.
Espen. Hey. There's some blood here.
Yeah.
But what the fuck is this? What is this? I don't understand. I don't understand why he brought us out here. Do you understand why he brought us out here?
Alamak, have you asked, anyone asked you for help before, or is this first time?
Motherfucker.
I'm just gonna get on the ground and just get real close to the footprint, and I'm just gonna sniff that track. I want to get any possible hint of a scent.
Make a perception check or investigation, I guess.
Okay.
I don't see what the issue is. He told us there was a sick person out here.
There's not. I came for the sick person, and he
16.
like, oh, they ran away, but a sick person can't run away, right?
I didn't think creatures could come out of the ground and rain fire on a group of people. Things are happening that we don't understand.
I don't think I would be in that position. You're right. Okay.
16.
Yeah, you smell rot.
Zul. As
Yeah.
much as I don't believe that you had a person here who was asking for your help, I do believe that something happened here.
What, you thinking I'm playing or what?
No, I don't know what you're doing. And he picks up his warhammer and drops it into his hand. I don't know what you're doing, but I believe you for now. I don't understand what's happening here, but I believe you for now.
And I shake my head and start retracing our steps back to the camp.
Aspen's gonna look confused at Zulkifli, just it's odd.
This dude just trying to waste our time. What's happening here? Because there's no goal for what he is doing, right? Like everybody has to have an end goal, right? He's just fucking walking around telling lies.
So Aspen's gonna open his eyes really wide because his eyes are normally really relaxed. He opens his two big green goat eyes at LBR. I think you need to relax.
Are you doing nothing to me?
No, he's just kind of, really trying to put that forward. I think you really need to relax, LBR.
I don't think you know anything about me, and you can tell me to relax maybe 6 months from now.
I assure you, Zulkifli would have not brought us out here to waste our time.
But that's what it was, though, right? It was a waste of time. We came out here, we found nothing, a speck of blood on some dirt.
What we found was
information. And then we asked him about it, and then he ran away.
What we found was information that we are going to need to be wary of when we get to our destination. A disease that can cause somebody to, I don't know, do odd things like that.
So Kifli is still within earshot. He's standing there waiting for them to follow. But not going too far.
Not lowering my voice because Zulkifli can hear me. I'm talking shit about him to him.
Okay. Okay. Don't know. He must have already died, man. Took too long. So. Never
mind. Back to Astra and Nazmir. Astra, what form did you choose?
Well, I had a question. How big can my animal be, right?
It's based off a challenge rating.
What would you consider a cougar? Would you consider a cougar to be a high challenge rating?
That's a panther, which is like a CR 1/2, I think.
1/2.
Well, let me get my book of monsters out.
Okay, if we can't do that. I can just
That
go
was
out
all
that,
just
right?
like thought. It might be 1/2.
A panther is 1/4.
Ooh,
Yeah.
so I can do a panther. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and do a panther shape for that sense of smell, that night vision. You know what I mean? That extra quiet.
Yeah, as a panther, you don't have night vision, but you do have advantage on your checks that rely on smell.
Good enough for me. I'm out here sniffing. I know what my brother smells like. Living the whole life.
Make a perception check, please.
Got you. 17.
Is that with advantage?
Let's find out together. Yes, it is.
Okay. So you lead Nazmir forward through the woods, which I don't think Nazmir has dark vision. He's a dwarf.
I was also saying that before we left, I wanted to kind of check the perimeter real quick.
Did you find anything?
Make sure it looks safe.
It's fine, or
Just
else
want
I
me
would
to
have
roll.
had something happen.
Okay, so I
Yeah,
don't
you're-
need to roll anything.
Nope.
Okay, all
Uh,
right.
Sniff, sniff, sniff.
You do
Sniff,
catch
sniff.
on to Aspen's scent, and you begin to move forward. And you begin your search. The other group, Aspen, Albiar, and Zul, you come into a clearing, and ahead you hear some bushes rustle.
Okay. Put my hand up to stop the rest.
What's going on?
Get down real low and move quietly. Is it between us and the camp?
It is.
Okay. A quiet approach. I'm gonna draw my Chris.
All right. Are you all? So I need a stealth check from Albiar, Aspen, and Zul Kifli, please.
That's a 11.
Not used to rolling low on your stealth checks, are ya?
I rolled a 22.
Oh,
Ooh.
do I need to roll this?
Yep.
Good. Yep. There's a 9.
Ouch.
Yeah, so stepping out into the clearing is a dark form. Crouch low on
Is it-
all fours.
Does it smell the way? Is it that same scent?
It is not.
Oh. Okay. Crouch low on all fours.
It puts its head in the air, smells the air, and looks in your direction.
Okay. I'm gonna lower the Chris. And then just instead of advancing towards it, just kneel down on the ground. And then just put my hand out.
The dark form begins to move forward, crouching low to the ground.
Okay. If it gets within 10 feet, I'll start to back away. What does it look like?
Make a perception check.
Cool.
Can I make an insight check on it as it approaches us?
Yeah.
Perception check is an 18.
18. Astro, what you see is Zulkifli crouching low to the, kneeling down on the ground and holding his hand out. his weapon in his hand.
I would
Wait,
like
it-
to be crouched and ready to pounce if need be, and I'd like to get within 20 feet, about 30 feet away, and just wait.
So
I
Gifford,
don't
the
know.
creature, cat-like, is now within 20 feet of you.
My insight check was an 18.
Seems to be alert, not necessarily hostile,
Not hostile.
but is a very large black cat.
Okay. I'm going to step up next to Zulkifli, and I'm gonna.
I don't know what that is.
Sorry. A cat call.
It's a cat call.
I always thought it was your hands, like rubbed together.
It's a.
Okay, I don't have cats, so like, okay, great. Astra, now they're doing some weird hand gesture at you.
What the hell?
Aspen is going to incite the cat.
Go for insight, Astra.
Yeah.
With advantage.
Okay.
Am I sensing danger right now?
23.
Oh, I'm ready.
You know that cat is your sister.
Astra, what are you doing following us?
What are you talking
But
about?
Yeah, you are still a cat. You can't speak as a cat.
I know, but like, come on, man. You should know.
What's the speed of a panther?
Nazmir, at this point,
Do
I
you
say
like
that
to
you
speak?
come into the clearing.
It's 50 feet. Yeah.
Oh. Oh,
I'm still gonna. I'm still gonna pounce on Aspen.
we found you.
Not aggressive though. Might knock him
Is
down.
everything okay? You've been gone for a while.
We have. I think we have a situation going on.
Maybe something dangerous this way. So we come back. There may be something coming to the camp. It killed the man I saw.
Well, if we're about half an hour away, we ought to get back as quickly as we can.
Hmm.
I'm sure you were. Yeah.
I'm gonna start leading the way back at a quick pace with my sniffer out. Okay. Okay, sniffing. Okay, I'm sniffing for maybe another feline. Okay, maybe there's another animal in the works around the area. Because now that they're talking about danger, I gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta get my sniffer out. What's my sniffer saying, Michael?
Or perception with advantage.
18.
Your
Ooh.
perception is +4 as a panther, so it's actually a 17.
you retain your
Ooh.
mental stats as a druid, so
Ooh.
that is an 18.
Hey, guys.
18.
Look
Ooh.
at this. Look at this, boss.
Little panther. Look at him.
Look at him. Best.
Meanwhile, back at the camp, Cormac sitting there, keep an eye on things. And Kydro, I guess. Kydro's there too.
Kydra's passed out for some reason.
He's been
Kind of-
awfully quiet.
Yeah, he's been super quiet this whole session.
I'm just drunk as fuck for no reason.
Robert looks at you. So, interesting weapon you have there.
Aye. Indeed it is.
He's gonna scooch a little bit closer.
Oh.
I was kind of like side eye him and just kind of
What
scooch ever so slightly away.
what brings you to Mysteria? Wood elf such as yourself?
I have my reasons.
Don't we all? Well, your friends have been gone a while.
I'm sure they can take care of themselves.
I would hope so, else we're wasting our money, aren't we?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are stock photos for use?
I have probably not.
Okay.
So it's humid out today.
It is.
Not very talkative, are ya?
I only talk when I need to.
That's probably for the best. Don't seem that bright to carry a good conversation anyway.
Jesus Christ.
Me personally,
Okay.
Nico, you dumb.
Cormac's just gonna give him a little side eye, and you just hear a little click.
At this point, everybody else is going to return to the camp.
That might be for the best.
Well, I'm pretty sure at this point my wild shape has ended, which is fine by me. I'm gonna go ahead and sit down, and just start journaling. You know, I gotta make notes and stuff. Also, are we taking shifts? Who's staying awake? Who's sleeping? I am not really that tired right now. I'm going to be honest, my friends.
I think we need to take shifts.
Yes, whatever just happened, we ought to remain alert.
Probably.
It's okay if it's going to take first watch.
I'll take second.
I'll take second.
I'll set a alarm around the perimeter and take third.
I will take fourth.
There's no fourth.
Is it? Wait, how many shifts are there?
There's three.
There's three. Oh,
Yes, and you're
shit.
taking fourth.
Yeah, it's called I don't want to take a shift.
It's called brunch.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
So
on brunch watch.
Who's taking the first watch?
Zool,
Just Zul?
I believe. Yes.
Okay. So everybody,
And anyone else?
everyone else will lay down.
Also, Kydro should definitely. Well, yeah, wake him up out of his drunken slumber.
Yeah.
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 No, he's
Zul
not
and
here,
Kydro.
so we're just not gonna have him do it.
Fine.
So just
I'll take
Just
first
Spirit.
watch with
Let's go
Zool.
over.
Okay. Cormac and Zul. Okay. Everybody else, you can go ahead and deafen for me, please.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Wonderful. All right, you two. Can I go ahead and get perception checks, please?
All right.
Cool. I'll be kind of listening out. Just using my. Yeah.
You got a 13.
Cool. I got a 13 as well.
13. Okay.
That's yeah.
As the rest of your party members begin to lay down and fall asleep, what would you two like to do?
So Kifley's tense. He knows there's something out there. Something cute, man. You watch.
I'll watch. Cormac just pulls out a rag and starts like wiping down his pistol.
What is that? I'll look at it. Have I seen anything like that before?
I can say without a roll that you have not.
Yeah, I'll just sort of cock my head to the side. This
This
one.
it's right here. This how do I want to play this? This right here is pretty much what took my entire world away.
Huh?
But I see it as a gift that I plan on taking to the man who took everything away from me. And I plan on giving it
Cool.
back to him.
What does it do?
Well, with a big puff of smoke, and a roar of thunder, and a bright flash, it can strike down any man that you pointed at.
Huh. Weapon.
Aye.
Cormac and Zool, how many hit points do you both have?
Oh, God.
27.
27. Okay. So
28.
and for those who are listening, I don't want to see anybody react to this in chat, for the sake of the other party members. As you guys are talking, your eyelids just get very heavy. You get drowsy. You're starting to doze off. It's just weird. It's almost as if some like drugged drink that you had earlier, but it's in this form like you are passing out and you just fall asleep. This is gonna be an exciting roleplay opportunity for both of you, but you are both now replaced with imposters, and you are both aware of each other as these two gray forms, as your vision is fading in and out. These like almost just white eyes, no mouth, no nose, and as you like your vision begins to like fade and like blur out, you watch as they take your form.
Oh, boy.
Okay, and that's where your watch will end.
Sounds pretty sus to me.
Okay. So what do we do? What are we doing? We're watching helplessly as this happens.
You two, you don't know what happens. You're like actual
Okay.
selves, but I will give you more
Okay.
information later.
Were you about to say on deafen? So you're typing.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. And everybody's gonna come back now. So I believe.
Do we need a deafen now?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Chloe and who was second watch?
Me.
Tyler. Okay. Zulkifli and Cormac, your watch comes to an end. It's time to wake up the next watch.
Okay. I suppose we do so.
Yeah.
Great morning. Be awake.
I would like to say the moment somebody like touches LBR while he is asleep, he grabs his sword and like swings it and like stops just like an inch or two away from them.
Astra
morning.
was the opposite. She barely was asleep. That's very interesting to see. Are you two feeling okay? You haven't said much, Zool. Did everything go okay?
Soul just waves it off and then lies down, closes his eyes.
He probably could use some tea, but I'll let him be.
Zul, I will say this. Sakarnan, my horse, likes her sleepy time tea.
Okay. I'm gonna wait and make sure everyone's really asleep, because at this point, what time? The moon is like
Like
how high is the moon right now?
1:32 a.m.
Pretty high up there, yeah. Okay.
All right, can
How
I
are
get
you?
actually, can I go and get a perception check from the two of you, please?
Yes,
Are you good at perception? Because I'm not.
I am. Let me go ahead and just perceive for the both of us. 17.
17. Okay. So as your allies from the first watch begin to lay down their heads and rest, and you are now looking out into the darkness of the night, that is where we're going to take our mid-session break.
Oh, wow.
Oh yay!
Yay! Yeah, here you go. So everybody, we will be back here momentarily. So it's been good so far, and yeah, give us about 15 minutes, and we'll refresh ourselves, get ourselves some new drinks, and we will be back. And
Hi, guys.
welcome back, everyone. So we were last left off. It is currently Astra and Albiar's watch.
Yes, and
Hey.
did my perception check? Am I seeing anything?
So far,
it's
seems
dark.
like a quiet night.
Okay. Okay. How are you feeling tonight, Bear?
Hey, did you see that crater? It was just kind of over there, up north a little bit.
I
You
did.
see it?
I did. I assume you also saw that same crater.
Yeah. So
Now I had a crazy thought.
I also
with,
had a crazy thought. So my crazy thought is that shouldn't happen, and we should figure out why that happened. But
Oh.
also, do you look at the landscape destroyed? We should probably try and figure that out and help those trees and plants. You know?
The trees and the plants, they have ways to recuperate from this, but I do want to investigate and see what's going on. I want
What
to
do you
see
think,
what's there. What if they left things behind? Things that I could trade.
Do you know how to trade? Do you know how much this is worth? And I'm gonna pull up a coin into my hand. Do you know how much this is worth?
What
is
color?
this?
What color is that coin?
It's like a goldish hue. It's pretty large.
I'm gonna pull out the wooden recorder that I made, the basket. one of the baskets
Hey!
that I made.
No help.
And I'm
What
also
is this
going
worth?
to pull out the handmade hairbrush that I have made. Those are three of the items. I would trade these because that seems to be very valuable. But
Say those things real quick.
a basket, a recorder, and a hairbrush.
For this?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What about
I'm
this?
not trading it with you right now.
No. We're not trading. Okay. Sure.
Pretty good, huh? Pretty fire.
We'll see. Anyway, I think we should check that out.
Okay. You should probably use this though. She is gonna hand the hairbrush over.
I don't know if you know this, but all of his hair is pulled very tightly into a braid. He has no hair to.
When was
to
the last
brush.
time you put it in a braid? Like, when was the last time the braid was redone?
Probably Sunday.
I can re-put it in a braid.
Within a week. If we're gonna check that out, we need to be quiet, we need to be stealthy, but also we've got these guys to look after, and we can't just leave them, you know?
Good point. I'm gonna I'm gonna walk over and kind of push Aspen awake. Aspen, wake up. Shush. We need your help.
With
We need you to take watch for a second.
Here,
Oh,
take a sip of
okay.
this.
Uh, what's that?
It'll wake you up.
What is it?
Uh, yeah, Aspen grabs whatever he's handing him,
It's a water skin.
just takes a sip, and then it's like bliss. You know that when you wake up at like 3 a.m. and you take a sip of the water that you have on your like dresser, something.
Very specific location, but okay. Not on your nightstand, on your dresser.
Yeah, that's what I meant. On your nightstand or something, like something beside your bed.
Yeah.
It's just like that, and he's like, It didn't really wake me up. I'm still pretty tired.
It's honey flavored fire whiskey.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. Then, I thought you were just like.
No, I wasn't giving you water.
I need a
I was
con
giving
save.
something that would wake you up.
Trying to turn him into an alcoholic. Poor Aspen right now, dude.
On save. 11.
It burns. You're coughing.
What did you just give my brother? What's in that? Let me smell that.
Hey,
Tastes like
here.
fire.
It's supposed to taste like fire. It's supposed to wake you up.
Oh, is that cinnamon? What is that?
Yes, it's cinnamon and honey.
It's the only spice I can't do.
Anyway, we need you to watch over these these guys.
Yeah.
We need you to watch over these guys while we go look at that fucking crater, because nobody has been out here to investigate this yet. This could be our chance, you know?
What crater?
Crater.
Well, where the airship fell that they were talking about, and then the wildfire around it, that area.
So that was several miles back.
Several miles back.
You guys are on the second day of travel. We glossed over the first day, and you're on your second day of travel.
Bro, we
Screw.
specifically asked you about this. Oh my god.
Because I didn't want to go the extra couple hundred feet, and now I'm not going the extra miles.
No, you said that you wanted to not go investigate, just keep on the mission. So
Did the fish come back?
you can check.
I would like to see if these fish came back with fairy fire.
Oh, the one 3 days ago? Yeah, okay.
What are you talking about? We're still at the lake, right?
Yeah, you guys just held the campsite next to the water.
Mm-hmm.
Let me roll some dex saves for some lake life.
See, even though I do practice vegetarianism, I do appreciate fish. I do like to eat fish.
You're a pescatarian.
Yes, but we don't have those intense labels, you know?
So, there's nothing really in the area that you put the fairy fire in, but there's like a couple plants, and there's a submerged log, and there is a turtle. That's about it.
What am I doing, dog? Can I? What challenge rating is an alligator? I know crocodiles are a half.
Why do these animals even exist?
Biodiversity is very important. Okay.
So a crocodile is 1/2. That would probably be the same as an alligator. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna just chill out. I'm not gonna do no alligator moment. I'm just gonna keep watch like I'm supposed to. Stop trying to do all this extra trust.
If there's nothing else for your watch, you can go ahead and wake up. I believe it was Aspen and Nazmir. Well, Aspen has already been woken up, but Nazmir.
Yeah. Sorry. about that.
That's all right.
Can I get perception checks from you two, please?
Okay. Got a 17.
9.
You may start your watch.
Alright. So you're was Aspen, right?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Said your name is Aspen, right?
Yes.
And are you a furbolg?
Yes, I am. I haven't seen a lot of my kind besides the one that died those couple days ago.
Yes, you and your sister are the first I've seen. You said something before about the problem with your village. You're trying to seek answers. Is that right?
Yes, there is a fungus that has infected my village, and it turned all of my family members and friends to stone.
Oh my. That is worrisome.
It is.
I'm sorry. Were you
There's no. You don't
close
need
to your
to.
family?
You don't need to apologize, but was I close to my family?
Yes.
I believe I was, but I did like my alone time more than most.
I can understand that. I often like to take some time to think, though. Though with 10 children, it's hard to find time.
10 is quite a lot.
Yes, and I'm lucky. Well, I suppose it's 9 now. But it's still 10 in my heart. In any case, I'm lucky to have them. Have you and your sister known the others for very long?
I'm sorry I cut out for a moment there. What was that?
Said, have you and your sister known the others for very long?
Yeah, that was a little bit quiet.
I asked if you and your sister had known the others in the group for very long.
Oh no, we only met them the day before we met you. Zulkifli has been traveling with us for a few months now.
See, he seems a pleasant fellow, Zulkifli, or at least polite enough.
He's been a great help to me and my sister.
I'm glad. And he seems very sincere. I don't often bring up my wife, certainly not with strangers, but he seemed so sincere and honest in asking. He seems like a good fellow.
He is. He's been doing nothing but helping. We haven't had any issues at all since we've met him.
Good. I'm glad you have a reliable friend. What do you think of Coleman? I'm not sure what I...
Cormac? He's quiet. I suppose I'm similar in that sense, but
I hope I'm not making you uncomfortable with the conversation.
no, that's all right. But he
That's not good.
is also kind of standoffish.
It's a bit young to be like that already. But circumstances find us regardless of experience or years.
I guess that is true. Me and my sister, as young as we are, would never be sent on a expedition like this.
True, and we dwarves, we don't consider our children to be adults until they've lived nearly half the life of a human. In any case, I'd like to hope that this may be a good group. All of you, rather young, but youth brings energy, youth brings enthusiasm. Be very good. Hope I don't slow you all down too much.
Judging from conversation with you, I only assume that your wisdom could push us further.
I'd like to offer what I can. We shall see. We shall see what the future holds.
Yeah, hopefully something nice.
I don't mean to be rude, but we've still just met, and I myself also enjoy a bit of silence. So if we both just wanted to sit and enjoy the stars, I'd be okay with that.
That's so cute.
That sounds all right to me. I have to write some things down anyway.
Yeah,
I appreciate the conversation, though.
Of course. Helps to pass the time.
As you two sit there in your silence and keeping an eye out to protect your newfound friends and those that you're being paid to protect, you keep an eye on the starry sky as the sun slowly begins to rise and the sky turns to that orange gold color, and as the red takes over the purplish hues, it's time to wake everybody up.
Okay.
I would like to start this morning by fixing my hair. The vine that I have been using now is a little bit dehydrated. So we're gonna go ahead and find a new vine to work with.
And I've got my own morning routine as well. Everything clean and neat. And put a little bit of homemade pomade in my hair, get it in order.
So Kible's gonna get up early, like before the sun is up, and he's gonna just go into the forest for a bit, and he's gonna come back about half an hour later or so, with some berries, with a single dead rabbit, and a troubled look on his face.
Can I notice this troubled look? I'd like to incite. I'd like to question you. Hey,
Sure.
what's going on?
Roll for insight.
Perhaps he has a furrowed brow. 14. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Seems to be concerned about something.
Hey, Zul, what's going on?
Just now I go into the woods, the forest, and I saw something. There was what glinting, glowy light, golden, like something like.
Like eyes, or is it more like magical light, or?
No, macam gold treasure.
Just out there.
Yeah. Oh,
Good morning.
he's
Sorry.
way in there. He'll point just that way. Point with his finger there, just into the woods.
Treasure, you say?
I think maybe
Is...
because there's bandits here, right? And maybe a secret hideout or something, or a secret place where they keep the treasure.
Well,
Is that our concern? Should we even get involved there?
well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I wouldn't mind filling me pockets a little bit more on this trip, especially considering this one's not paying that much.
I find that offensive. $250
Oh,
more than.
I'm sorry, Bob. I didn't realize you were standing right there.
So we have to catch bandits. Maybe we find them on the way.
I'm not opposed to relinquishing stolen goods from thieves. It'd be ideal if there were any way to discover who it originally belonged to, but I understand that that's not often possible.
Sorry, I was muted.
The way I see it, when you steal something that's been stolen, it cancels out and now it's yours.
The way I steal it, the way I see it, if you steal something, I know. Shut up, Quentin. The way I see it, if you steal something, you're a thief, and you deserve what's coming to you.
Well,
Back home, we just call it capitalism.
the idea
kill
of
them.
stealing is based on ownership. You don't really
Right.
own anything.
These bandits.
Sure. We can talk about that later. People don't necessarily deserve things based on their birthright. Whatever. We can get over that. But that one person had a thing and the other person took that thing from them. That's stealing.
Evil. We have to punish.
I agree.
I'm all for punishing of bandits, but will this leave the caravan undefended?
I will stay with the caravan. I don't believe we should do this. I believe we should focus on what we've been tasked. I think we're getting involved for greed's purposes.
It's not far. We can bring the caravan close even, but you can stay not far.
What do you mean greed? I don't care.
Well, Cormac was talking about how he would like to line his pockets. or fill his pockets.
Well, I guess we could also see it as getting the caravan back what they've had taken from them.
And then putting that in our pockets.
Your pockets, then.
Talking to Aspen for any kind of solace right now. I need some understanding from someone. Neutrality, please. Please help me.
I have my own reason. Not particularly interested in the money.
We can bring the caravan closer, but I will stay with it, so.
Guys. I have I've got a question for all of you. We're traveling under a name. We're traveling under the name of the Keepers.
Seekers?
Sorry. We're traveling under the name of the Seekers. What? Do we have a guiding do we know what we're doing? Is there a goal for any of us? Do we have a core set of values? What is
Well, I really
group?
think that we should just be focusing on, this job, getting to where we need to go. I know that y'all would like to go and investigate this, and that's fine. I think we can spend a little bit of time doing that. But we should be on the move at some point, because we do still have quite a ways to go, and we can't move very quickly.
Right. How much time does the caravan need to get ready, sir?
I mean, we have to make sure the horses are fed and watered, and
I would love to help the horses and brush them, and their hooves probably hurt. Have you massaged their legs at all?
I've never heard of that.
We've got some druids. They know what they're doing.
I wouldn't mind plundering a bandit plunder if we somehow got a small cut.
I mean, of course. I mean, it's been your caravans that have been getting hit, hasn't it been, Bob?
For most of it, and it's still Robert to you.
All right, then, Robert. No, wait, actually, no. I'm going to redact that. All right, Bob. And he just keeps calling him Bob.
Youth these days. Well, as far as your question, Albia, I think we've only just met each other. I think our purposes have yet to be determined. I know for my part, I seek knowledge. And it sounds like that's at least one of your goals.
It takes a steady wood flow. Bro, those balloons are going crazy.
Those fucking balloons. Oh my god, I'm glad somebody pointed it out.
That fan.
Jaden, do something about that.
They're next to a pen.
You just put them right in the way of the fan. What are you doing?
I thought it made them look more lively.
Okay. So would you like to move? We can't actually move the cars, so you're just actually gonna have to go on your own expedition, unfortunately.
Well, we can go do this, or we can just continue on our way escorting.
I vote for continuing the escort. We should not get involved. We should not endanger ourselves.
All right, how about this? I'll throw a plan out there. Why don't we continue the escort? As soon as we get closer, we can let the horses rest. You druids can do your druid thing, while the rest of us go off and explore it.
Or we do the druid thing now. Y'all go explore. Come back quickly.
Certainly.
If we are supposed to deliver this caravan, and this path is supposed to be riddled with bandits, maybe
Maybe we catch them before they can catch us, because they might be waiting.
I have a question. If we take care of the bandits, can anybody else do this path other than us? If we leave the bandits here, does that mean we're the only people who can traverse this pass
I don't.
with the bandits?
We could make it safer. If
Are you talking job security?
Yeah.
Um,
I think the
Zool,
world in general is safer without them.
you hunt often, correct?
Yeah.
Do you ever set out bait? Have you ever
Yes.
employed that tactic?
Bait?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now, I'd like to play with the idea that money is a sustenance for a lot of people, similar to food, right? It could be used as a bait. You said it glittered like gold, perhaps. If they know people are traveling, it's an idea to consider. Again, another endangering ourselves situation.
Yeah. Maybe best if we all keep together, and then we see what it is. If there is something, and we all have strength.
True.
They seem to be outvoted right now.
I know that didn't something back in the town say that they were giving money for captured bandits?
Oh no, there's somebody else doing.
Alive, yes.
Are these the bandits? We can capture those. I've got manacles. And he pulls out of his bag a pair of manacles. We can capture them.
Why
That's
do you
fine.
have?
Why do I have what?
It makes sense.
100
You
gold
can't cast a
per live
binding
bandit.
spell. So you gotta use physical, I understand. Anyways,
We could catch a group of them.
Can you
alive.
cast a binding spell? Can you bind these bandits?
if I prepared, yes. And
I mean,
know
we've
that
seen Aspen do it.
can.
Can you bind them and transport them back to the town?
Well, I mean, if they get, all caught up and whatnot, then you could come in. You can do your. I mean, I assume it gets real technical. Just.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Because then you'll have to cut the, depending on if it's a root, if it's a vine, the slime level. If you're in a, especially being by the lake, what if you get something like seaweed or kelp or seagrass or something?
We're
So
talking
I also
about
have some rope with me.
people right now, right?
About what?
People.
Right. No, but if you bind people with, look.
I'm sorry.
I just thought it really made sense to me. So, let's just go do this. It seems y'all are very intense, so I won't hold y'all any longer.
Zol's gonna start leading the way. And I mean, just kind of move, like guiding. Well, I guess we'll guide the cart as far along the road as we can, and then whenever it makes sense, Zol's gonna just start going off into the woods.
Whispers, guys. I only have one set of manacles. We'll figure it out, man.
Oh, I have 50 feet of rope, so we got that as well.
Yeah.
Cool. So, DM,
Mm-hmm.
we're heading in that direction. We've left the cart by the road for now.
Yeah. So you head along the path, and you start being led by Zulkifli, where he says this cave is, and it's in the forest. It's not far off the road. And the merchants are also coming along with you as they kind of like put the cart behind some brush. Quite interested in the bounty that this treasure may have.
Can I flick them all on the forehead and tell them to go away? I not joking. I want to do that. I want to flick them and tell them to go away. Each and every one of them.
Maybe safer if they come with us. Because
Well,
if they alone,
What? They can't do anything. They can buy and sell things. They can't do anything. They can do only get hurt. That's what they
I
can
mean,
do.
wouldn't you want an eye that can detect things of more value in case we can't carry it all?
I don't. If we get up there and there's things that we can't figure out their net worth, yes. But until then, Flick, go sit down in your fucking cart.
Astra?
I would like, since we're moving the cart and the horses are not, they're not ready, they're not prepped, that's toxic to get them hooked up to that, make them do all that. I'm gonna go ahead and take the form of a cattle, like cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and pull this cart to where it needs to be, and I'll maintain that form full, the full hour, so.
Are you going to the cave?
Yeah, I'll go with everyone, but I'm also bringing the caravan.
So with some unhappy grumbles, the merchants will go back to the cart and sit down.
After some flicks to the forehead.
I don't know if I can fit in this cave as a cow.
So you come to the entrance, and it's rather hard to spot at first, as it's overgrown with moss and vines. But it is a tight squeeze, but you can go one at a time into the cave.
Can I?
Yeah, I'll go first, just leading the way in.
Okay. Moo.
I'm gonna look at Zulkifli and look at how big he is and try and like judge my plate armor and like look at the gap and look at myself, and then I'm gonna take off my plate armor and squeeze through.
Are you leaving your plate armor behind?
Oh.
Okay. Note that on your character sheet for the time being.
Can I have
Take it with us.
light armor for the padding underneath, or no? Is it just no armor?
There'll be no armor. You don't have the light armor actual by the book.
Yeah.
I don't
It will be
think
no
I can
armor.
fit. I'm gonna be honest.
You might have to drop your form as a cow.
No,
can
I will
try.
not drop my cow form.
Do you have some Vaseline?
Moo. I'll
What you
try.
mean, moo?
I've got my pomade.
I'll try. I don't got horns or nothing like that. You know what I mean? I
Why
just
don't
got
you
a lot
why
of
don't you shift
muscle.
back to your panther form?
But then that expends another use.
Hmm.
For now,
Or you
I will
just
sit
drop
with
it
the
and walk
cart.
through.
I'm not dropping it.
So Kip is
I
going
will
to turn
wait.
back.
You could.
He's going to turn back to everyone and just go.
Yes. Go ahead.
Moo.
So you can't fit through as a cow because an armored alvear can't fit through, so a cow Astra cannot fit through.
I don't know
even
how
know
to.
if
I don't know how to make this any clearer. I am not dropping my cow form. I am going to go graze in the grass outside of this cave and wait for y'all. And if y'all don't come back after a certain time, then I will go and
Cow-ass
seek you. Until then, If you need backup, you come running out. I'm there. You know what I mean?
She's cow maxing.
Move.
And honestly, if Cal Astra can't fit in, I don't see Fairbolg Astra fitting in either. So either way.
Yeah, can
I
Aspen
mean,
fit in?
It's the width.
Rearbill Glastra can turn into like a tiny little spider.
I
and
could,
go through.
but that's just another use. What if later on? Look, I don't need to justify. I believe in myself.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I am all for you not justifying and staying outside, but also there are arguments for you going in is weird.
Okay, guys. Moo. See you later. Moo.
Yeah, but Aspen is able to fit in fine, right?
Yeah, because you're skinny. It's a width issue, not a
Alright.
height issue.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh shit.
All right. Cool. Aspen will go in like last.
Okay. So everybody except for Astra goes into the cave. Very good to know. So, as you all move into the cave, it is rather dark.
Astra, I left Zakarnan with you. Look.
There is a number of the sides of the cave are damp. And can I get a marching order, please?
I will be second.
I'll take up the rear.
Ow.
I did say I was going in last, but if you
Oh.
want to go back.
They don't matter to me.
All right.
Ow.
Third, then.
I'm sorry,
could
can
take
we
fourth.
repeat that? Who's first?
Noah's first. I'm second. Nate.
Albiar, Zul
Four.
Albiar, Nazmir, Kydro, then Aspen and Cormac.
Yeah, I think that's right.
They both try and go last and get stuck in the entrance.
You're trying to push each other through the gap.
After you. No, after you. I insist.
Okay. So as you move forward, there's like a soft wind coming through from the gap in the cave, like blowing through, like almost like a whistling sound. And as you move forward,
We move.
the moss on the rocky walls, as like you guys are kind of like squeezing through, there is like moss or algae on the sides, and also like as you move deeper, like this fog begins to coat the bottom, or this mist is like obscuring the floor of the cave itself.
This cave is evil.
Okay. As you continue to move forward, Albert, you can't see anything as someone who doesn't have dark vision. Kydra, do you have dark vision?
I think he.
You
Yeah,
should.
Yes, because he's an elf.
60 feet. Yeah.
And Aspen does not have dark vision, so
Oh, it's a good thing I brought up the rear then.
Nazmir, as
Crazy.
you are like whatever, your hand after a few like about 10 minutes of walking, like hits something along the wall that's squishy, and like just like you look at your hand, it's just like blackish red.
I don't like that texture. And I'll prestidigitation it. There's something on the walls. Aspen. Aspen, do you recognize whatever this is on the walls? Is it some kind of moss or fungus or something.
Aspen can't see, so he casts continual flame at the tip of his staff for a,
Mhm.
faux torch, and takes a look.
Yeah. Okay, so there's just like this black green moss, nothing red. But illuminating, there is a circular room in front of you as this cave does open up. Are you going to like try to move the moss, or like what are you doing?
The cave is through the moss?
No, so your hand touched something like really wet and red and black on the side, but there's nothing there that you can see, but up ahead the cave does open up. So do you want to search that wall that you just touched with Aspen, or do you all just want to move ahead?
Yeah.
Check it out real quick.
Search it a little bit.
Okay.
I touched it and I can't tell what it was, but it's something kind of red, blackish maybe. It was very wet. I didn't like it.
So as you kind of like begin to move the foliage out of the way, you see a all white eye.
Oh my!
And just
how big is it?
It's a human.
Okay.
It's just rotten faces as moss seems to be growing over the body and the corpse, and just like feeding off of it.
The corpse off the moss, or moss off the corpse?
Moss is feeding off the corpse.
Okay.
Aspen is going to take a small vial from his bag and then take a little sample of the moss.
What type of creature does this look like?
The corpse? It's a human.
Yeah. Okay. Does it look like it died to any kind of a trap?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
And we'll go from there. I'll go ahead and give you guys a visual.
Thank you.
I got an 8.
An 8. Doesn't seem to be a trap. So if you all look at the map, you are all in this first room here. So you can just put your tokens on the board.
Mm-hmm.
You can go ahead and make a nature check as well.
And this is just glowing fungi.
That's just something that I had no option on the map. It's not actually there.
Better.
Okay, cool.
I got a 17 on nature.
It seems that this moss that's now coating the walls like a carpet is like feeding, and you kind of look ahead and you see that there are more bodies, and all along the wall about here there is a soft purple glow.
Somebody hit the here when you
Right,
here.
it's the middle portion.
Okay. Yeah.
There's some bodies here. Others have died in this cave.
So Kifley's gonna start to very quietly crouch down and start to approach the purple glow. Just near the corner there.
Let's not let him get too far ahead.
Elvira is gonna follow him because he no longer has disadvantage on stealth checks.
We're missing Hydro on the map.
Cadro. Where's he?
Got it.
Okay.
Get closer to the purple thing. If nothing's happening, we'll get closer to the purple light.
Okay. So
Hold on one moment.
okay.
So
No, go ahead.
Aspen is going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Yeah. Just to try to get a look at it.
All the
The
walls and that purple glow, just magic.
What school?
That's
Pretty
a great.
sure I can. Yeah.
Hold on. It
Happy Tuesday
is
birthday,
conjuration. Albiar, behind you, you hear a muffled voice, and you see the moss is actually shaking.
Behind me, as in south.
Southwest, like that wall that's right behind your token. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. He's gonna back off a little bit. Not
Just
gonna
hear
say anything. Sort out, looking at it, back off a little bit. Just trying to study it and figure out what the fuck is happening. What do the walls look like? What does the little gap look like? You know?
So there is like a like almost like a heartbeat coming from the purple like glow. It's like a line, and it's glowing slightly brighter now. As and the line is starting to like widen. Behind you it is a humanoid shape that is shaking beneath the moss, and basically all of these walls are covered in what looks like a green carpet with like streaks of red, like red veins almost, like a red circulatory system throughout the cave.
So, if I went here and stabbed my longsword into the moss and ripped upwards, what would happen? That's what I'm doing.
Well, that's what you're doing. Yeah. So you stab the form.
No, I don't stab the person
Just-
that I see in
okay,
there.
yeah.
Just the moss. I just want to get rid of it. I want to.
Okay, so as you pull the moss, a form is revealed to you. What you see is these leather boots, and as you look at this long trench coat, a tricorn hat, and you see the suppressed form of Cormac.
What?
I stab him.
You stab the one in the moss. Okay.
I look behind us. Is Cormac not behind us?
Cormac is there.
Yeah, that's why I stab him.
And the Cormac behind you, Nazmir is smiling. And
Oh, that's not a good reaction to that.
Oh, it's a 12 to hit.
12 misses, and I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Let's go.
Real quick, how is it looking outside?
Oh, it's
Good
a
sunlight?
beautiful spring day.
Yeah, I'm having a good time with my smart decision. Yeah, I like that.
It's a beautiful spring day. You know, this grass is so sweet and delicious.
Loving it. Anyway, when that ends, I'm gonna head in.
Guys, I got my main feature taken away by this fucking cave. So
Is everybody on the board as Cormac's your Cormac that's standing behind all of you? His form begins to shift and ripple, showing this pale gray face. And Cormac, you will be playing as yourself, but as the shifter.
Can I like react to seeing Cormac and trying to stab him verbally?
I mean, your voice is a free action.
Guys, there's doubles of us. be wary. Kill the doubles.
Be wary.
Which one?
All right, at the beginning now. It is
Bruh,
now
fuck
Aspen's
you.
turn.
Bruh.
It's oh shit. Hold on. my roll 20 is reloading. I rolled the highest.
You did. That was a really bad initiative.
Yeah. Not good.
Give me like 1 second.
Goddamn bad. Okay.
Okay. So sorry. I will say, just while this is loading up, Aspen is going to with his staff, he's going to catch Shillelagh. So, it's going to sprout all those glorious mushrooms.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
sorry. None of the enemies are visible to us. I don't know if that's a thing you meant.
Because
like-
they're among you.
Yeah,
No!
but I should.
They're
see
what?
the one- I should see the one here. Yeah.
That yeah.
should-
So you should see a Cormac there.
and then the Cormac that's right next to me.
Is the one that was grinning?
Is the one that was grinning, correct?
So I guess Aspen will swing around with his actual action, and he's going to attack with Shillelagh.
Okay.
So yeah, let me roll that. It's an 18 to hit.
Cormac does 18 hit.
18 does hit.
Okay, roll damage.
All right. It's 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right. 9 points of bludgeoning damage to Mr.
And-
McDwyer.
Yep.
All right.
Are you joining?
So, and then I will. Also, I guess since he's there, I can use my reaction to deal some poison damage to him. I think, or necrotic.
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
If you want.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I'm
maybe-
just double
maybe-
checking.
oh,
Not used to this. Actually, I'll just back away towards Kydro. I guess that attack opportunity if that initiates that.
Are you taking the attack of opportunity button?
All right.
Are you?
See here. So, yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
See here. Plus 6. 18.
Yeah, totally.
All right. So he's going to be taking his slam attack, which is 1d6 plus 4 for 9 damage. Or 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right,
9
cool.
points of bludgeoning damage. Okay. It is now Albiar's turn. Cormac's on deck.
Yeah, so I stabbed him, so I'm gonna hit him again with the sword. Would I have been able to fit my shield into this location? Oh, yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna hit him one-handed with longsword. 6. Oh, that was damage. Why? Okay. That didn't roll. Why didn't? Okay. 12. 12 didn't hit.
Nope, 12 doesn't hit.
All right. Anything else for your turn, Albiar?
No. He's just gonna be angry and constantly trying to stab this new Cormac.
Okay. Cormac, who's not bound to the wall. It's your turn with Zolkifli on deck.
Okay, so he's going to move up right in front of Aspen, since he's the one that hit him, and he's gonna try his slam attack again. Ooh, that is a nat 1.
First natural one.
Woo! And it's for 7.
Put it on the board.
Put it on the board.
Put it in the fuck.
It misses.
All right, he's gonna do multi attack. So try for slam again.
Okay.
A 9.
Yeah, misses still.
All right, that's all he can do.
Zulkifli, it's your turn.
Okay. Zulkifli is going to. He's seeing what's happening here. What's happening here, and he's coming up behind Albiar. Imposter, and he's gonna just give it a punch. He's gonna punch the real Cormac right here. Just
What the fuck?
the thing. Whatever the thing is.
Don't
Fake or
roll a
real?
punch attack.
Okay, he's gonna start punching it.
I hate all of you.
That's 20 to hit.
Which one's?
Ah, son of a bitch. Yeah, that hits.
Roll
6
for
points of
him.
bludgeoning damage.
Paul Cormac takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
God damn it.
Pretty good with a punch.
Keep track of it separately from your character sheet.
Yep, I am.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Punched at 6 points. You
Yeah.
kill a citizen with your
Oh.
punch.
You know what? I'm sorry. I take back my hateful words. I just realized who it actually is that's punching me, so never mind. I take it back.
All right, anything else
Yeah,
for your
It's
turn,
Zulkifli.
Zulkifli?
You can't be mad at him.
Kill now. And that's it.
Okay, Nazmir, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to say to Zulkifli and Albiar, I think you guys might be attacking the wrong one. This other one over here had a really creepy smile. And then I'm going to run this way and just attack it with the flat of my blade.
Okay.
Rear. So it's a 19,
19 hits.
and that is double-handed. Oh no, it's not double. It's one-handed. That's 5 damage.
All right.
5 points of damage. Okay. All right. Anything else for your turn, Nazmir?
No, that's it.
All right. Kydro, it is your turn.
Alright, so Kydro's just gonna limber up a little bit, get his stance right. He's gonna scoot Aspen out of the way a little bit. Then he's gonna flurry of blows, throw 3 roundhouse kicks directly into Cormac's face. Just in quick succession.
Okay.
Anti-Cormac.
Boom. Oh yeah, that one. The closest one, to clarify. Yes. Not the other one.
How did?
Okay, that is a 14, 22, and a 12.
2 of those, the 14 and 22 will hit.
Okay,
Those are
got
the
it. So that was-
anti-fairy versions from Fairly Odd Parents.
Yes. The anti-fairies. The pixies.
Oh yeah, by the way, since I
Oh,
wasn't here for the first half, did we take a long or short rest before this?
Yes.
Yes.
A long rest?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were passed out the entire time for some reason.
So
Oh yeah, I was real sleepy. So yeah, that should be my turn.
Welcome.
what was the total damage?
12 bludgeoning.
Okay.
Only 12? Oh, never mind. I'm dumb.
We're level 3, bruh.
No, I'm sorry. I accidentally took one of the second rolls, like the 13. I accidentally took it as a 3, or the I thought the 13 was a hit, and I'm like, isn't that damage? And I'm like,
Hey.
wait, no, never mind. Anyway,
Albiar and Zulkifli, behind you, that purple rift is like glows bright as these 2 rotten and crystalline hands comes out with a wail. this form where only half the face is revealed, the other one is just like a floating void, is now pulling itself out with a shriek.
Ugh.
Cool.
It is going to run up, screaming the whole way, almost banshee-like, and it's going to make a melee attack against Albiar. That is going to be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
I mean, sorry. I cast shield and that misses. I'm joking. That hits.
That is going to be 13 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Okay, so 13 points of necrotic damage. To Albiar.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Just gotta do one thing here. Okay. And it's gonna attack again. And that is gonna be a 9 to hit.
It misses.
Or it was actually a 10, but it still misses, so it's fine.
Yeah.
All right. It's just swipe once, and as it like goes across your chest, like your chest just turns black, where it touched the flesh and begins to rot, and this putrid smell begins to form as it shrieks, and it's like half of its face is just missing. That will conclude its turn. It is now Aspen's turn.
What's up?
First thing Aspen's going to do is yell for Astra down the cave.
Yeah.
And after that, he will basically kind of just the spores around him get thicker, and like these molds, like slime molds, grow up his face to activate symbiotic entity.
Okay.
And he's going to right afterwards use his bonus action to hidden step and turn invisible, and move back over here 10 feet.
Okay. He doesn't have his reaction. Well, he doesn't. Are reactions only against things that you can see? I'm pretty sure they are.
Yes.
But, okay. Yeah. So, Astra, can you make a perception check for me? We'll say DC is 12.
Okay, perception. The DC, it's like a 16. I got it.
All right. You can go ahead and roll initiative, and on your next turn, you'll be joining the fight.
Okay, I rolled a 19 for that, so.
19 on your initiative.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You actually will go the next round, at the top of the next round.
Okay.
All right. Anything else for your turn, Aspen?
Nope.
All right, Albiar, it is now your turn. Cormac, 1 is on deck. Anti-Cormac is on deck.
There you go.
So Albiar is going to think about what the fucking dwarf. He's gonna think about Nazmir. He's gonna think about what Nazmir said, and he's gonna move 2 steps away, taking any and all opportunity attacks.
Yeah, the formal swipe shall miss the 9.
Yep. And he's gonna kneel down, and he's going to say a prayer to his gods, and he's going to cast Detect Good and Evil.
Okay.
So he should know.
So Detective will let you know there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fae, fiend, or undead within 30 feet. Okay, let me do some quick research.
Okay.
Really quick. Also, can my token be sized a little bit more properly so I can get the radius on my Halo of Spores better?
What do you mean by your token to be sized better?
It's small. Yeah, there.
Okay, so the only thing that you detect from your Detect Evil and Good is this creature here.
Okay. He's going to point at it and yell, "That one! That's the thing! Kill it! Kill it!" And he's going to run up to it, but he does no longer have an action, and that'll be the end of his turn.
Okay. Anti-Cormac, it is now your turn.
All right. He's gonna turn to Nazmir, who's standing right there, and he's gonna try to hit him. 11.
Nazmir does 11 hit.
Did we
Got one.
lose Nate?
Sorry.
I think we lost Nate. Oh, there he is.
Sorry.
11.
Yeah.
Does 11
no.
hit?
No.
This is not? Okay. He's gonna do multi-attack again and try to hit again. 24.
Yeah, I think that'll do it.
All right.
You think?
That's gonna be 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, 9 points of bludgeoning damage against Nazmir. Anything else, Cormac?
Nope. That'll be it for his. Well, you know what? He's gonna run up toward where Aspen is too. Right at the end, taking any opportunity attacks.
All right. Yeah, Aspen uses his reaction for Halo of Spores, and I'm just also noting Aspen is invisible right now. If you didn't realize.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, let's just do this real quick.
That's not good.
Okay, he's running up to where he last saw him.
All right. So yeah, you take some 2 necrotic damage.
All right.
Anti-Cormac goes down.
Okay.
I've been keeping track of the health for Anti-Cormac. All right.
I should only be at 25 then.
Oh no, you took a lot of damage from Kydro that you didn't account for.
It was only 12 he only hit me with.
Hold on.
It was only 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have 27 hit points, do you not?
Am I not going off? Am I still going off of my character sheet or
Yeah.
the? Oh, never mind. Then yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
My
Comes
bad.
with its pros and its cons. But as these spores take over his lung, he like coughs up this like bluish blood, and you watch as he falls. This gray white form just reverts. It's just very lacking of its characteristics. It just has 2 white eyes, no nose, no mouth, just like 2 holes in the sides of its head where ears should be, and just falls as these mushroom spores begin to sprout over its body.
Is that?
That wasn't that guy, right?
That was this
fake
Cormac.
Cormac.
That was the core.
The
Okay.
imposter.
Yeah. Cool.
Corposter. All right. And Aspen,
Mac
you gotta mark your aura as for everybody to see.
iPhone battery.
I can't do that. You have to.
I did it. Don't worry. I fixed it. All right, and that takes him out of the initiative. Zulkifli, it is your turn.
Okay, Zulkifli's gonna come and join Albia next to this thing, and he's gonna raise up his elbow in a kind of like just big ass Muay Thai attack. And just before it comes down at the thing, he changes course, getting Albia right in the back of the neck in a surprise attack. For a 21 to hit, dealing 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Albiar takes 21 points of. I think that knocks Albiar unconscious.
Yeah, I'm at 22. That knocks me out.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, and then he's going to turn around, and seeing Kydro, he's going to run up to him, and it's going to be 18 to hit Kydro.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, dealing 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
5 points of bludgeoning damage to Kydro.
Okay. And then he's gonna just call out, pointing at Kydro. He is the imposter! And that's the turn.
Hey!
Can I insight that or?
No!
On your next turn, if you want to.
All right.
Nazmir.
Okay. Very confused by what the heck Zakufli is doing, but I can see the the dude over here by Albiar, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna run over there, and as I pass Zakufli, I'm gonna be like, "What are you doing? You're attacking our allies." And then I'm gonna go for a swing for this thing.
Okay, yeah. Roll to attack.
21 does 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. Okay.
I'll go ahead. Yeah, why not? I'll go ahead and use a action surge and attack again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a 10.
10?
Yeah.
10 does not hit.
Okay.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. Kydro, it is your turn.
Kaijo's just gonna turn his little Kifling and be like, "Man, I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm a real one." He's gonna run over to this purple guy. He's gonna hone in on him. He's gonna use Favored Foe as he uses his Flurry of Blows.
Okay. Before that happens, Zakifli, any reaction?
Just turning around to watch them like go in on this thing, just and pointing at Kydro. He's gonna keep pointing at him. And he's gonna come at him, and he's gonna it's gonna be a 1d20.
Oof.
Here we go. Hang on a second. It's gonna be 10 to hit though, so I don't think it'll hit.
Yeah, he misses as he runs past.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and do your flurry of blows.
Woo!
Jesus.
You love to see it.
Yeah, I'm guessing all three of those are gonna hit. That's a 22, another 22, and a 25.
Those all hit.
Plus Favored Foe. So grand total on his ultimate attack, that is gonna be 14 plus 8. That's like 22 plus 3. That's like 25 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Solid. And then he's gonna end his turn there.
Yeah, so you guys all watch as Kydro, like with amazing speed and dexterity, runs up and just rapidly hits this voidus. That's not even a real word. Feminine form with a flurry of blows. Cool. Oh, that's cool. No, sorry. It's now its turn. It's going to turn around and shriek and attack Kydro. Kydro, the first attack is going to be a 24 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
That is going to be 9 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
I'd like to use my reaction for interception.
What does that do?
I can when somebody attacks a target, an ally within 5 feet of me, I can reduce the damage done by 1d10 plus my proficiency, as long as I've got a weapon or shield.
That's so cool.
So I reduced that by 11 damage.
So I took 0 damage. Wow.
It's going to turn around and attack Nazmir now.
Okay.
22 to hit.
All right.
14 points of necrotic damage. I won't hesitate, bitch. I dropped him pretty low, but okay. By the way, guys, don't we just love how your health is tracked live on the stream like that?
That's crazy.
Really helpful for me personally. Let me tell you why in a quick minute.
That's gonna be his turn.
You know it's super wonderful. Never mind. We'll talk about that later.
Yes. So, anyways, I heard my brother's beck and call, of course.
Eating the sweet dewy grass outside.
Yes, and so I have this really cool feature here where I can go ahead and use a bonus action to change my wild shape to starry form. Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm no longer gonna be a cow.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be me. But I'm going to be basically like I'm gonna look like a constellation. You know? It's gonna be fire. Anyways, I show up. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm watching this. There's a lot going on. Zool, what are you doing right now? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take on the chalice so I can heal. I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Let me see here. Healing word at the 2nd level on Bear for 6 healing. And then I'm also gonna heal someone else within 30 feet of me. Let me see here. For 7, I'm gonna go ahead and heal Nazmir for that 7. So 6 to Bear, 7 to Nazmir.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
Yes. You're welcome. And I'm also gonna move a little bit as well. I'm gonna run in more, so yeah. This is making me nervous. Look at that. Oh.
Anything else for your turn?
No, I'm just scared.
All
I
right.
don't like this place.
It is now Aspen's turn.
So Aspen reappears right where he is, and he runs over to Zulkifli, and hold on.
Stabs him, hopefully.
Basically, I'm gonna roll that insight, I guess, specifically on Kydro, just to see if he's chill.
Sure.
Say that while shooting.
Roll for insight.
15.
Seems to be telling the truth.
Real one.
That Kydro seems to be telling the truth. Okay, cool. And then Aspen, turns to Zulkifli, or this Zulkifli, and goes, "You're not him." And he's gonna take his staff and swing at him with his shillelagh.
Okay.
Yeah, you just watched him drop the other teammate. That was a interesting choice of actions, I guess. Let's say 23 to hit.
23 will hit Zulkifli, I believe.
Yes, it will.
And that does 7 bludgeoning damage and 2 necrotic. Or let me just double check that's necrotic.
Then again, I get my instinct because he doesn't.
Yep, that's necrotic damage. Yeah.
There's a few.
Okay. Aspen, please.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Wanted to kill me.
Albiar, how many hit points do you have? 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
No, who we lose?
We
That was
lost
Nate.
Nate. He'll be back. That's fine. All right. It is that your turn, Aspen? As you do 9 points of total damage against Zulkifli.
Yep.
Okay. Albiar, it is now your turn.
Okay, cool. Stand up. Half movement. Sword forms. We're gonna attack this dude with the long sword, but we're going two-handed. Fuck him.
Do you drop your shield?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, I'm going from 13 to 11. Yes. I'm dropping the shield. 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Cool. We're gonna do how do I roll damage? hold on. That damage. That didn't roll. Jesus Christ. Okay. That damage. Oh, 11. 11 slashing. 11 slashing damage.
Yeah. So as this creature is focusing on Nazmir now, Albiar like rises from his healing and takes his long sword, dropping his shield, and just slashes down its back. And you guys watch as just like crystals get broken off its back and it shrieks in pain. Anything else to your turn, Albiar?
Yeah. Movement towards Zulkifli. I'll take the opportunity attack if he wants to do it.
Yeah, it will. That is going to be an 11 to hit.
Motherfucker. That just hits, yeah. What is it? What's the damage?
That is going to be... Sorry, 11 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah. Alright. So as LBR gets to Zulkifli, he fucking falls on his face in front of him, just like at his fucking feet. Yeah. It's the end of his turn.
So Kifli, it is now your turn.
Okay. Zulkifli is going to turn. He's looking down at LBR and looking up at Aspen. You see, they're all imposters. And he's gonna try to take an athletics check to just shove Aspen to the ground.
Okay. Aspen, go ahead and roll acrobatics.
All right, acrobatics. Oof. That's a solid 6.
What's your modifier?
What?
+2.
That's it. Yeah. You beat it.
You beat it.
Yeah, you beat it. The arms feel weaker than you expect. And he's gonna follow that up with an attack at Aspen. It's gonna be just a quick trying to bring down the elbow again. 20 to hit this time.
Easily.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right, Zulkifli, anything else for your turn?
Now Zulkifli is going to try to back up, and he's going to start advancing towards Astra, and that's the turn.
I use my reaction to deal D4 of necrotic damage.
Okay.
4.
4? Okay.
4.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Mhm.
Okay, Nazmir, it's your turn. Kydra's on deck.
All right. Well, I'm a little close for any spells, so we'll hit him with the sword again. 12.
That will miss.
Okay. Then I do believe that I'll go ahead and use my second wind. Get a little bit of health back.
How much are you healing?
5.
5. Nice. That's quite a decent amount for your current health pool, but you know. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Kydro, it is your turn with the creature on deck.
Alright, so Kaijo's just gonna go ahead and deliver a very swift kick to this thing's shin, making sure to make it hurt.
Okay.
It's a 12.
12 will miss.
12 will miss. He's gonna follow it up with another kick, try and hit him in the back. This is bonus action. 11.
That will also miss.
It's gonna be like, He's gonna end his turn.
Okay. Oh. All right. Well, it is not his turn. It's going to take its attacks against you, Kydro. First one is going to be a 23 to hit.
That hits.
That is going to be 15 points. I'm sorry, no, 13 points of necrotic damage.
I'll use my reaction again. Intercept.
How much are you intercepting there, bud?
Just 4 this time.
4. All right, so 9 points is what you take. All right, it's gonna make another attack against you, Kydro. That is gonna be an 8.
8 does not hit.
I figured as much. That's its turn. So as it slashes down the first time, Nazmir's blade just like kind of knocks the claws off where they don't go quite as deep, and as it makes another attack towards you, it's just completely missed. It's thrown off balance by Nazmir's blade. Astra, it is your turn.
It is, and I have a question. I'm looking here on my sheet, and it says starry form. You know what? I'll take it back. Child says no action. So what I'm gonna do, I'm very nervous about him approaching. I'm gonna go ahead and run away real quick. The full 30. To about there. And then
15 hit.
you know it does.
Oof.
9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to me? I thought we were better than this. Okay. Anyways, after that happens, and now I'm upset. I'm emotional. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt at the second level as Ukifli. No way you're doing this to me right now. 7 does not hit you, does it, dog?
Nah.
That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action to heal. So I'm gonna cast that on Aspen. So 7 for Aspen. I'm real nervous right now. I don't know who else to heal right now.
So wait,
Hello?
Guiding Bolt is a spell,
Yes.
so you can't
Is this
do
also a spell?
you can't do a
Fair
healing
enough.
word.
Then I have nothing else. I will sit and wait. Thank you.
Aspen, it's your
Good luck, brother. I hope you don't die.
Astra has yet to do any damage
Yeah.
this campaign. Fun fact.
Hold up, I just screwed up my HP really quick. I had 5 temp HP and okay, so I could just subtract 5 from this. Cool. Nice. So Aspen,
No,
seeing everything is gonna run over to Zolkifli, or foe Zolkifli, and attack with Shillelagh.
So fakely. Roll to attack with Shillelagh.
16.
Just hits.
Alright, so that is a solid 8 bludgeoning and necrotic damage.
I already did.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
I don't think I could do anything as a bonus action, so no.
All right. Albiar, can I have a death save, please?
Sure. Why? Please let me access my character. Okay. Why can I not roll this? I'm just gonna roll. I'm gonna roll a thing. $14.
That is one success on the board. All right. Zolkifli, it is your turn.
Okay, Zolkifli, seeing Aspen, he's with that magic stick of his, the mushrooms, the spores, is going to Try to disengage. He's gonna use the disengage action.
Okay.
And he's gonna go about 40 feet that away.
Come down here.
Reaction,
That's
necrotic damage. I don't need an
Ooh.
opportunity attack for that.
Okay, let's see it.
So yeah, let me roll that extra d4 real quick. And here we go. 4 necrotic.
Got it.
Sure you don't.
Very hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Limping, like mushrooms clinging to his sides. You see it very, very hurt. Zulkifli's just like, no, please, we were friends.
Oh. Anything else for your turn, Zulkifli?
That's it.
Nazmir.
Let's see.
Hydra's on deck.
Yeah, this is still the best thing I've got right now. My sword attack. It's a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
For 5 damage.
5 points of damage. All right. Starting to look hurt. As just like it's struggling to keep its crystalline form along with the like astral void that you see within. Anything else for your turn there, handsome?
That'll be all. Thank you.
Okay. Hydro.
Okay, Kydra's gonna hit him with the 1-1-2 combo. He's gonna kick him. He's gonna kick him with his leg and his foot also. For 9. He hit him with a 9.
No,
That's not hit.
no miss.
Okay, another one. 12.
That will miss. I feel like you rolled all your high rolls for the start, and it's just like you're getting your average out.
I'm done for the session. That's all I got. I'm a spectator.
All right, it's now its turn, and guess who's gonna attack first? Kydro, that is going to be a 10 to hit.
All right, that's a solid miss.
All right, it's gonna attack again. This time it's gonna be a 24 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, if you insist. That is gonna be 9 points of necrotic damage.
Oof.
You know what I'm gonna do with my reaction again?
He's gonna do the reaction.
Son of a whore.
So that's 3 damage.
3 damage. Son of a clock tower.
3. All right.
Okay. That's its turn. We're back to Astra.
Incredible. I'm choosing to not be violent because that does not seem to work for me. So we're gonna go ahead and do some healing. So
That's really
7.
funny because it didn't work for Elif either.
No, but that was her stick, so that really sucked for her.
So
This
you're
works.
healing who?
I'm gonna go ahead and give Aspen this 7. So take that, love that, enjoy that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and, because you know the chalice effect, we're gonna go ahead and grab 10 healing and give it to.
No, Albiar is unconscious.
Yes, I'm looking now at, yes, I want to give that to him. 10 will benefit him, so.
Okay. Aspen, what's your current health pool, just for my reference?
My coolant.
Yeah, Aspen, what's your current health pool?
My current health pool,
Not including
just like,
10 points?
35 maximum.
No, what's like your, sorry.
Oh,
What,
31.
31 is your current hit points?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
All right. Well, that is that the end of your turn. Astra.
Yeah.
Aspen, it's now your turn.
All right. So Aspen sees this, Zulkifli run away, and let me just measure this out really quick. Yeah, he's going to reach his hand out, and his spores that are floating around him form into this skeletal hand, and go reach towards Zulkifli. Casting Chill Touch.
Ooh.
17 to hit,
No, there's no
and
way, there's no way.
he's just like You're no friend. You're just nutrients. And just kind of
Whoa.
does 7 necrotic damage.
Yeah, he melts to the ground.
Nope.
I'm gonna go through these.
The variety of fungi just completely starts to decompose him, and this gray featureless form falls to the ground as mushrooms are now sprouting all over its corpse as well. All right. Anything else for your turn?
Let's just see. Bonus action, funny bonus action. Let's see.
Oh, leave me alone.
No.
Danny.
Okay. Albiar, it is now your turn.
Yeah. So a fucking shitload of things happened, but I got healed. Yeah.
Yeah, you're back up to 10 hit points.
Yeah. Cool. And this dude is still super evil, even though Zukifli, who I was about to go kill, is now dead. So this guy, yeah, I'm gonna go right beside him, and I'm gonna fucking hit him. And if I hit him, we'll see. I'm gonna pull out the Warhammer two-handed.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit him. I'm not gonna hit him. Motherfucker.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
I hate level 3.
Free action, hitting level 3, noted. Nazmir, it's your turn.
All right, let's switch it up and try something a little different. I'm gonna cast Create Bonfire underneath the creature.
Okay.
Dex save. It's got to be to 12.
That will fail.
Okay, so it will take 5 damage.
How much?
3.
Oh my god, that's so much. Okay.
And let's see. This says that if they make the saving throw again, if they move through the bonfire space, or the first time, let's see, or when they end their turn there. Yeah.
Okay. I believe that was 2 killing blows for Aspen, by the way. But yeah. So when it ends its turn there. Got it. Anything else for your turn, Nazmir?
That will be it.
Kydro.
All right. This guy just thinking to himself, he's like, man, I'm doing really shitty right now. I'm going to disengage and run away. So that's exactly what he does. He's going to run over here.
Oh, no. We had him boxed in.
Oh, yeah, but you see, I'm oozing all this blood and stuff, and I need to live a little
All
bit.
right, Sneeves. I mean, Kydro.
Yeah. And, yeah, that's all he can really do for his turn right now. But the next turn, though, it's going to be crazy. Stay tuned.
Okay, it's now its turn. It's going to attack Nazmir. Is going to do a 9 for its first. Oh, sorry, an 11 for its first attack.
Okay, that'll miss.
And then it's going to do a 20 for its next attack.
Great.
12 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. I cannot do my reaction on myself, by the way. The
Oof.
interception.
Astra, it's now your turn.
Yes, this is so fun. I love using all of my spells in this cave. That. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue to heal my friends. Let me just go ahead and grab the numbers real quick. That's all that matters. I got a critical. Okay, wow. So the first one is 4 healing, which I'll give to Kydro. The next one is a natural 1, so that's really cool. Total 4. I'll give that to Nazmir. Good luck, you two.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and be excited. But does that count towards the dice?
Nope, that's on a D20.
Super excited. Even better. You know what I mean?
You gotta actually attack for it to count, you know? It's just not heals.
What if I just never attack?
You're that,
Ever.
as is your right.
Might just happen.
Aspen.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. Aspen, I guess he knocked down that one, and then there's still this really weird one looking around. He's gonna run up to it, using most of his movement, and also, could I like kind of look around to see if there's any other like bulges in the wall where Zulkifli might be?
That would require a search action.
Full action. Okay, so Aspen will just attack this thing, and yeah. Shillelagh. Oh, that's a crit.
Okay, and what's the total damage?
Let me roll it. Do I get to double my symbiotic entity die? I think I do.
Yes,
As long
you
as
do.
it's rolled?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so 2d6 instead. Do I just double the number or roll twice?
Double the number.
Redouble what your
Okay.
dice roll
okay.
is.
So
Nice.
that's a nice. What? That's a lot of damage. Holy shit. 26 points of damage.
26 points is the damage. Not only do you get the natural 20, but how do you want to do this?
All right. So Aspen basically, he runs over with this with the staff, and then he slams it into the chest of this figure, and a bunch of just like slime molds and spores grow over its chest and just decay at it before it falls to the ground.
All right, yeah, absolutely. So, this thing just shrieks and just shatters as these crystalline shards just fall to the ground and then dissolve. And that will end initiative.
Oh man. I'll go over here. Oh.
I'm so sorry, Nazri, but that will have to wait till next week when we continue our session, and it's a story for another time. It's already time. So everyone, thank you so much for tuning to our session this evening. It's been absolutely amazing. I would also like to thank our chat for being active, and Flame Blade as well for his generosity throughout the stream. So thank you so much to everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and make my thing quick and pass it on over to Astra, our level 3 Furbolg Druid.
Yes, I'll make it quick as well. Super fun. I'm telling y'all, neutrality is key. I'm just gonna be so tired after this. I just use so many spells, but I like the practice. Go ahead and take it over. I'm gonna pass it to Tyler, who plays Albert, our paladin. PogChamp.
Yo, dude, that was a session. It was very fun. Gonna kick it over to Jeremiah, our level 3 Furbolg Druid. Sup?
Valid.
Yeah, great session. I was glad I was able to use my, I guess, subclass ability for the first time. And yeah, that was really fun. I love doing necrotic damage when people run away from me. So yeah, it's great. And I guess with that, I'll pass it to Zulkifli, who I guess we don't know where the real one is right now.
No, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. I was playing a slime the whole time.
That was you guys actually just killed the real Zulkifli, so like
The real me. Apparently that was me. Surprise twist.
No.
Yes. Yeah. That was something. Yeah. Here to chime in, and in a similar boat as Cormac McDwyer.
Yep, yeah, I had a great session tonight. Thank you to chat. Thank you to all the players. Thank you, Michael, as always. And I'll kick it over to Jaden, Kydro, our elven monk.
That was a great session. You know, I was only here for the second half, unfortunately, but
Happy
it was
birthday!
a good half session.
Happy
Thank
birthday!
Thank you.
Happy birthday, Glizzy boy.
Glizzy boy. He doesn't even know.
I have no context. I don't know. I don't know. What
Context: your birthday is on National Hot Dog Day.
Let's go.
You went from a glizzy boy to a glizzy man.
Boy. That's great. Yeah, I want to, thank everybody who came here to watch it. Chatters chatting it up once again. These balloons distracting me while I'm, gaming, and it's amazing, right? And we're 3 sessions in, and I can't get over how nice this UI looks, guys. It's amazing.
Oh,
It's a huge upgrade. And the new health system we have, where we can see our health bars during the stream, is great also. And the more I think about it, the more I think this would have been so great as Uzescu, because I'd always have no clue what health we were at unless I was really, really paying attention.
Yeah, it's really helpful for me.
Hey guys, what health are you at? And Kelvin's sitting there without a head, and I'm like, well, shit. Cure wounds can't fix that. All right. But yeah, great session. Can't wait for the next one. I still don't know what that dagger does, but I will figure it out next time.
I'm
for
sure
sure.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it does either. We'll figure it
Sitting
out.
with him, but yeah, it's sharp. That's the most of it I can figure out right now. Very
Happy
little
birthday.
magical knowledge. Thank you. It's been a good birthday. With that being said, I'm going to pass it over to... I'm still figuring it out. Nate, who plays Nazmir. There it is. Okay. Nazmir, the Clockwork Soul Sorcerer Dwarf.
Indeed. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. That was really fun. I've been looking forward to some of the utility that will come with this character, and excited to have you guys see what I've got in store in the future. Yeah, been fun so far, and we're just getting started. Looking forward to seeing you next week, and I'll kick it back to Zelkos.
Thank you so much, Nate. And I would like to welcome the Seekers to level 4 as we conclude this session. So congratulations on your first level up. That's quite a bit of XP. Fighting some doppelgangers that got swapped out during their first watch. And we will see what happens next during session 4 of Prestige Encounters Campaign 2 at next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to join our Discord. We have a community game night this Monday, and then the following Thursday is our randomized campaign one-shot Prestige Libs. I believe Astra has something to say.
I just have a question. Who's doing the recap next time? Who's doing it next session?
We roll something, right?
Yeah, we have to roll. Canadian Hero, are you still in chat? You're in our chat often. We'll give him a second to respond due to Twitch latency. Should be there.
I know he is. I know they're there.
Let's get someone to roll that. What is it? What's the dice roll?
So, Nate, since you did the so Canadian Hero, if you can go ahead and put in chat question mark D8. I am 1, Asterisk 2, so on and so forth to Nazir, who is 8. So question mark D8, no spaces.
4.
Canadian Hero is gonna do it.
Oh, do it. You're there.
They respond. I like having a viewer do it.
That's great.
We're just like 2.
No way.
So
No, you
Astra is doing the recap, which half of her recap is I ate some grass. Well, without further ado, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. I have nothing else other than to say bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Gosh darn it.